Good morning. It's not at all morning. It's Sunday though. That has nothing to do with the time of day, but it is Sunday. That's a statement I can make. That's 100% true if you're in my time zone. Hello, gamers. Gamers in the house. I want to play video games again. Next week, I want to play video games again. But also, isn't it appropriate that we're doing an art stream on the 1st of October when a lot of the art challenges start around the world for Arttober, that sort of thing? Isn't that very appropriate? I think it is. Anyway, hello everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to stream. Hi Angel Tail. Hi and Bye Crow. Privyet and Paka. I hope you have a fun time with your hyperfixations, whatever it is. I feel you. I understand this. I am in it at the moment too. As always, it's day 20 of saying cheese. Hello addiction, of course. Hi Vita, how are you? I need to respond to you on a message somewhere. I remember just now. sometimes my brain does remind me of things, which is great. It could do that more. Kurakakaru. It sounds fun. Where's that from? I would like to see. And a new profile picture for addiction as well. Very nice. Oh. What is your hyperfixation? I am so intrigued now. Do feel free to share this via Discord. I don't know which channel you would post it, but I do need to know. So add me. Tell me. Me when I remember a thing. Hi, Creepy. I hope you're doing well. Hello. And hello, Iko-chan. And hello, Lord Peace as well. So I've gotten everybody who's currently in chat. Everyone. Oh, it's just random letters. I mean, I would have believed you if you said it's like, I don't know, some sort of language around the world. I cannot possibly know all of them. Honey chat it is that, yeah, okay, I'm very, very, very curious now. At me, because otherwise I will forget to look there, because I don't look there usually. So, I hope you've had a nice weekend so far. Yesterday I had a nice day. I went to a little event, a local-ish event, that was nice with my friend, whom I haven't seen in person in a little while, but, you know, we talk enough. Like, it's fine. And then after that, we had D&D, which was great. I had a great time in D&D yesterday in the evening, and today in the morning, technically. Good luck with stream again. No bye-bye. No bye-bye, Crow. No bye-bye. Oh, you're rocking by on 3 hours of sleep. I had more. I woke up at around like 10-ish, went to bed at around 4 or 5-ish. So I have like 6 to 5, so which is normal and great. See, I had D&D, so we had to stay up later for that one. Did I also watch, did I after D&D also watch more stream from Itwell, where he played Minecraft? And did I then also draw what happened in the stream? Like I do, like, every day now? Yeah, yes, and, but in my defense, I don't know if this is to my defense, but I will tell you about it anyway. In my defense, I drew it while the stream was still going, so I didn't stay up any longer. I was done once the stream was done, so, you know. Can't hang out today because it's my older brother's birthday. Also, my niece's birthday is tomorrow. Damn, all the birthdays. You're celebrating both today. Have a good birthday. Speaking of which, guess who turned 8 years old today? Oh my god, he's in the room right now too. I have my hand on his back. Guess who turned 8 years old today? It's Tenji! Woo! Happy birthday, Tenji! We already told him happy birthday and everything. I told him happy birthday after midnight last night when we went to bed. Happy birthday, Zecke, shut the fuck up! Tenji turned 8 years old. Yay! Big boy, elderly. 8 Borkies for the Tenji, yes. 8 big Borkies. You are an old man. You can eat the senior food from the store. Old man. Is my older brother Tenji? Maybe. The same birthday, apparently. Mi amor, you're so old. He's the oldest shoes. Happy birthday to Tianji. You're such a good boy. Still no signs of aging in, like, the good way. Or the bad way, truly. I mean, you can see his gray hairs. He has a little bit of gray hairs now. It's cute. That's one thing I can see. Thank you for all the happy birthday wishes. Also, hello, PJ. The thing you would think would happen if dog get older is dog get more calm. Dog become chill. Dog learn how to take a break every now and then. None of this is happening. I don't know what he's doing wrong. He still has the same amount of energy that he did when he was 3 years old. He still does not rest, generally, ever. He's standing next to my chair on alert. He's as old as my dog now. Oh my god, our dogs are similar age. How nice. He's immortal. That's why. Okay, maybe that makes sense. Maybe that does make sense. Like, how about you slow down a little bit? You're 8, and you're like a small, medium size. So I don't know. You're kind of old now. You should really be more. I don't know. Calm would be my aspiration for him. Calm would be great. Oh well. We can't have calm, we only have good boy. He is good boy though. He's been enjoying his birthday. He's been refusing to leave the house, just like you showed on your birthday, staying inside, not wanting to face the sun, even though it's sunny and nice outside today, so I do not understand what the issue is on that regard at all. Also, again, like I said, today's the 1st of October, which means that Arttobers are starting all around the world, and I made one, which now I'm thinking about where the file is, where I saved that file. Could be anywhere on my computer, because I didn't think I would be talking about it in too much detail today again. I have posted it on the Discord, which is mainly where it'll take place. Maybe I'll post it on Twitter too, but I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, it's in this folder. Oh my god, why did I make this file so big? That is unnecessary. October, we're gonna start today with punk. Punk is our first prompt for October, so get ready to draw yourself anything that comes to mind when you hear or read the word punk. I already know what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to do, and I'm just gonna use the art for schedule art because, yeah, duh, of course. If I can make my life any easier, I will be going for that. Thank you very much. So I'll take that, but there we go. Yeah, your dog also thinks that she can run like a young puppy. Tenchi as well. And I mean, he can. He has yet to face any consequences for his recklessness. Punks, I wonder what comes to mind. I wonder. Yes, I will be drawing a self-portrait in like a punk style and make it a nice little wallpaper type thing, and then we can put that on the schedule, and that'll be nice. That's what I'll do after stream probably, unless I get bored of the bear today and then I'll do it on stream. This could happen, but you never know. He's too cool for caring about dumb stuff like aging. So true. Hi Isabel as well. You've been considering how you want to end your Dying Light fanfic. Should Simon die or not? I mean, it's all about death, isn't it? Wouldn't it be kind of like, it would kind of tie it together if he did die, I feel like. But yeah, it's up to you in the end. You gotta check the vibes. I'm not as tuned into the vibes. So, as you know, you can find this on the Discord, link in the description down below. Also, link in chat is if I think Discord is the link, if the bot works. If the bot does not work, that does not work. But who knows? Because I don't think I've seen the bot yet. I think, is the bot here? No, I don't think the bot is here. No bots. No bots for us. Wow. Okay, thank you. Very, very nice. Very nice of you, bot. Well, it exists anyway. It's in the description down below, so you can find it. Well, this bot works. The Vita bot always works. The Vita bot is much more reliable than our StreamElements bot. We should just rely on that one. But the other bots to EP, you know? Bots get EP too, unless they're Vita, then they don't. Greetings, how, you now start at midnight instead of 11, and I think, yeah, and then, on the 29th, later in October, it's gonna get even worse, because then I'm gonna start at, 1 a.m. probably, right? Because we're changing our clock, but I don't know in which direction at the moment. But we're gonna change our clock again, so we'll get to that. You've been watching the Progressive Victory panel from yesterday, but then I saw this. Is it good? I've heard some drama about it, if that's the correct panel that I'm thinking about, and I'm pretty sure I am. I've heard some drama. I mean, isn't there always drama? I'm gonna bring you over into the looking at... now we're running. Okay, StreamElements bot, I see how it is. Always a little bit too late, It's real good content. I have so many VODs to catch up on, like, of all variety. I am so cooked, and I just simply do not, for the most part. Well, sometimes I do. What did I want to say before StreamElements bot interrupted me by existing? I think it was just that I'm gonna show you art. I'm gonna show you my art, and also I wanted to show you the extent of my hyperfixation. Yeah, that's why you wanted to load up on Zecke before the time changes again, and you won't be able to do so as much anymore. Understandable, understandable. Although, you know, maybe my stream times will change before the end of the year. Maybe not, though. I don't know that yet, but it is not completely off the table. I don't know if they would change for the worse or for the better for you, though. So, who knows? See, now it works. Now StreamElements bot is here, currently present. We go over here because that's where we need to be, because that's where the art is. And I would like you to notice something, please, on the screen. On this screen, I would like you to notice that, it almost seems like all of this art is, except for literally one, is revolving around one or two people from the QSMP. That's odd. That is really odd. Could this be me having a hyperfixation? No, I don't do that. I am so neurotypical, and I don't get obsessed with things ever, and it never changes all the time. So yeah, that would never be the case. Also, yes, I did start like a new album that, you know, you can't see in there. It's a little stack thingy. That's not how it works. A new stack where I was thinking about doing an animation / lyric video for it as well while I'm still working on this one. Oh yeah, that's a great example picture. Thank you for including that. Thank you. That's fantastic. Yes, well, the thing is, I don't just get one a year. I get like 5 a year probably, because I don't stick with them for very long. If I only got one a year, that would be so much more chill, but it's not the case. It is not the case. It goes way quicker than that. I wish it went that slowly, truly, but alas, it does not. This one is still, I'm so proud of this one. This one is fucking immensely goated. I don't know. I'm assuming I should definitely showed you that one. And if you follow me on Twitter, you've seen all of these already. But, you know, not everybody has Twitter. Some people are sane. So I might as well. It's like the seasons. It's almost like the seasons, yes. I don't know if I should put it in my head that you're changing your starting times just for me. Well, that would be a fun delusion to have, no? That would be fun. Also, look, he died! And it's so dramatic, and I love it. I love painting dramatic art. I love it. It is good art. I've been on a creative high these past times. I don't know. I've been on a creative high for a little bit. That one. This one's really good too. Mind the Blood. I really enjoyed this one a lot. Like the angle and everything. And like just showing you my art and being like, I like this. I made this, so I like it. I mean, of course, very dramatic. Because he hadn't lost. He'd never lost. And they had to cheat in order to kill him. Rude. Your artwork is so very powerful. Thank you. Coming onto stream, getting my compliments, leaving stream. My day has been completed. And the most recent one is a little, like, look at the juxtaposition between these two. I would make jokes about that. I did. I made a TikTok about that. It's like, this is what happened the day before, and this is what happened today. Well, yesterday in that case, technically. Build every day, smile every day. Do not worry, we are now a building stream. Because, you know, he changed career paths. No longer fighter. He now builds. Very chill, with Animal Crossing music in the background. I really like this design for him, because I just took, there's like this eye covering thing, mask thing, that I just took up on his head in order to push his hair back so he could read his little interior design magazine, alright? And also notice the patch that covers the chest is exactly where I had headcanon that he got fucking stabbed. So you just take this hoodie that you have, because as a 12 you only have one hoodie. It's tough, okay? As the character in Minecraft, right? So you just take this hoodie that you have, and yeah, you got stabbed. It happens. Just sew a little patch over it, and it's all okay. We don't have to think about it anymore. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Your hyperfixations last between 3 months and 3 years. Damn. Yeah. I see. Definitely on the longer side. I guess I would say so. I don't know. I should keep a timer. I should really like track these more. The thing is just they always taper out a little bit, so I can't really tell when they end very much. Because they taper out when another one begins, kind of, sort of. So, but they also kind of, sometimes they overlap a bit. It would be nice to make a timeline. Can you do that in, like, docs, in a spreadsheet or something? That would be funny. I could retroactively track some of them as well, because obviously I can see what I'm drawing when, and sort of. So I would know. And the details are always there when you hyperfocus. It's true. It is very true. It's very true. PJ says he honestly should get off of Twitter. I see too much horrible stuff on there on a daily basis. It's probably not good for me. Definitely, yeah, there's a lot of horrible shit on Twitter. And even if you curate your experience, it's still gonna be subpar for the most part. Timeline of what exactly? Timeline of hyperfixations is what I'm thinking about now, currently. Like, right now, I would say the main one is the QSMP. I guess Etoile more specifically, but I would just call it the QSMP in general, perhaps. That is a hyperfixation at the moment, and the bear is, like, also there. There's, like, a minor hyperfixation. Just simply don't use X. You cannot use X. That is the solution to some of your problems. I am enjoying my time over on X. I have a great time on X. I can't believe that I actually started saying X now that you wrote it like that. Incredible. In a bad way. Incredible in a bad way. I'm enjoying my time. I post my little art. The people I make art of see my little art. They say, wow, you make cool little art. I say, thank you. I know. You can hear the gloating coming off of me. Well, it's true. It's true. I did. Oh, you did it. You fucking did it. I can't believe it. I didn't think about it enough. I should have thought about it more before I spoke. But we have gathered here today to draw more of our animatic / lyric video / video. Yeah, I like my time on Twitter, you know, not because it's Twitter necessarily, but I like the way I get affirmation over there. It's like, don't say that. It's like Destiny, loving to be the contrarian. It's like, actually, I fucking love Twitter. No, I wouldn't say it like that. I would certainly not come to say it like that. Let's go, Animatic. Indeed. Also, Isabel is sharing with us. If Simon does get killed off at the end, Freebird would play during his last strand. I don't know that song. I don't think I know that song. You're imagining having his final stand involving him scythe swinging, of course, his way through a horde to get to his brother while his group escapes the compound. Very much, yes, of course. It's gotta be epic. It's gotta be huge. Obviously, you gotta make it epic and huge. I love epic and huge. Although sometimes it can also be an interesting statement to make it not epic and huge. But I think for that story, epic and huge makes a lot of sense. So we are making an animatic for the bear to the song Ready to Let Go by Cage the Elephant. As you might know, we've been added for a little while. We will be added for a little while because, spoiler alert, we have like 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9. Wait, how am I counting? We have 10 pictures done at the moment out of way more than 10 pictures. I counted them once, but I don't think I wrote that down, so I do not have access to that information anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I should stop counting. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39-ish. It could be considered 2, but I think it's 1. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44-ish. Could be considered more. 45, 46. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 4. 54-ish, 55-ish pictures. We have 10. Honestly, not that bad. That's actually not that bad. So that's like 20, that's 25% almost. Nope, not quite. Not quite there yet. We're not at a 4th, but we're getting there. Okay. Some of these are not gonna be that much easier than the others. I was gonna say some of these are a lot more simple. No, they're not, actually. That's not true. But, you know, we're making our way there. Count the rows and the columns. Well, yeah, but the other thing isn't in rows and columns. It's just kind of scattered over a page. I could, like, they're not, like, organized in any sort of way. Not really, anyway. So, like, counting them made the most sense to me. You expect like 50? You were right. It's 55-ish, sort of, kind of. Also, Isabel says it also makes sense because of I use symbolism for crows to represent him. Let's go crows. Let's go crows. Crows are a good symbolism. I like them. So, that's actually not that bad. I thought we were further back, honestly. I thought we had done less so far. We're making our way through the creation of this thing. And one day, swear to God, maybe when I'm traveling next week, well, after next week, then maybe I can make some more progress on this as well, because I have a lot of time sitting down. Although I'm gonna be on the bus, so I don't really know if drawing/painting is the best idea there. Maybe I'll just read. I need to do something that doesn't consume mobile data or battery power, preferably. So reading is good, drawing is also good, but less good because you're on the bus and it shakes you around all the time. So results may vary. Your mileage might vary a little bit, you know. Making my way downtown, walking fast. You were just about to sing that too. No, don't hold back. Do not hold back. Traveling again. Yes. I am traveling all over the place. Fuck it. You gotta, like, you gotta do it when you can, truly. Carpe diem. Carpe diem and all that. I'll tell you more about that when the time comes closer. I remember trying to draw while on the train every day. It's rough. Yeah, train is really rough. Bus might be better, but I'm not sure. It's Flixbus. I don't know how good they are with shakiness. I don't remember. Have I tried to draw on Flixbus before? I'm sure I have, but I just simply do not recall. So, what we have so far. Sun went down over Pompeii. On both sides of I was broken. Oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. One day, all our secrets will be spoken. So when we do will be spoken, we have like the first little part done, kinda. Isn't that nice? That's very nice. As we slow dance. By the way, that's my biggest fear. That's my biggest fear in this animatic. I still haven't found a good rep because it doesn't exist. The picture that I picture for as we slow dance doesn't exist. So that poses an issue. I will try to just draw it, you know? Cobble together like some references that I need and then just draw it. But I have been working with references quite a lot in this one, so if it doesn't gel with the rest of them, I might have to rethink what I want to draw for that frame specifically. So we'll figure it out. But nice. We're getting there. So this is a laid-back, chatting type stream. We're just drawing, we're chatting about whatever, and we're enjoying the vibes, of course. Also, to really play into the scarecrow symbolism, says Isabel, I'm thinking about of Simon getting impaled on a pole after dying. Oh no! But also that visual is amazing. But also, oh no, that's so sad. But also, oh my god, that visual! I again want to draw that. He turns. He's just a zombie on a spike who can't move. I kind of fuck with that majorly. I need to change the palette for my thing again. I'm really bad at using Procreate, actually. Like, I find this funny, but it's a true fact. You how does this work? I want to use you instead. Can I select you? How do I do this? Set as default. No, I don't care. I legitimately just do not know how to use the finer things of this program. How did I switch palettes again? I don't remember. Incoming. The Hatred. Not The Hatred. That's a movie too, right? Didn't I just click on it? I thought just clicking on it was the way to go. Well, I mean, that did make it happen, even though it also added black to the palette. But whatever, I did manage to somehow do it after enough attempts. That's another thing. Yesterday, wait, I'll go back to the like art again. For this thing, I wanted to figure out, please let me in, thank you. I wanted to figure out how to do an outline on this text. And I know there's like a bit of a convoluted way to do this in Procreate. It's like I remembered you have to like duplicate the layer, blur the layer, then do something with selection. That's where I'm losing it already. That's where I'm losing the grip. You do something with selecting something, and then you fill something, and then that kind of does it for some reason, but I tried and it didn't work, and I wanted to hurry and post the image on Twitter, so I was like, fuck, I'm not figuring this out. I looked up a tutorial, didn't understand the tutorial. I was in a hurry, to be fair. And then I just gave up and just drew it by hand. See, the thing is, I'm actually not good at Procreate. I'm just good at art. So I'm trying to like circumvent my being really bad at using the app Procreate. Takes a long time because I like the app Procreate. This is not a hate post against the app Procreate. It would never be. Also, goodbye, PJ. If I still caught you, if you were still here, goodbye. Not at all. I like it very much, but it has a lot of features that I just simply do not know about. Either because I didn't need them, or because I did need them but didn't know they existed otherwise. And also, to be fair, you could make an easier outline feature. Very simple. Like, fucking Photoshop has it. Just, you click make outline. Photoshop's like, roger that, and it makes the outline. Just saying. It's very simple. I'm sure you would be able to do it, but oh well. So for this one, we want a zoomed in shot of his face from the other scene, basically. But I do have a reference for that, which I will be pulling up, of course. Let me see. I gotta go into I have it on Discord. I like using Discord as like a note-taking app too. I just noticed, actually. That's kind of like note-taking as well. I have a server where just I am in. I'm the only inhabitant of this server. And I have a channel in a category that's just the bear references. Now, you have to scroll a little bit if there's a lot of posts in it, so it's not the greatest for note-taking in that regard, but kind of like sending stuff from A to B. It's kind of simple like that. Now, where is there is? Oh, it's very close. It's very close. It's very close. Do we want that much of a close-up, though? Also, this facial expression is good, but this one's also good. I think I'll do this one. Okay. Duplicate, select 2 copies, text and dyed black, and then edit the below or the original layer, and it's done. Yeah, you could just copy it and make it black and then make it bigger, but that doesn't really work because it skews it a little bit. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. So what kind of drawing are we doing for the last one? The last one. Qu'est-ce que tu mean, the last one? Qu'est-ce que tu mean? I'm so sorry. Why did I say that unironically? My brain is deteriorating at a rapid pace. That is not an okay thing to say to someone. Qu'est-ce que tu mean? God. Okay, I'll put his face like here. It's just a close-up. Again, close-ups take a bunch of time because I cannot help myself from being pretty detailed with them. So do not be under the false illusion that this will be a quick one just because it's simply a close-up. Ha ha ha. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Also, I worked out today. Woo! Amazing. Didn't do much else today yet. Woke up, worked out. Well, actually, woke up, made food, chilled with Tenji. Sort of, kind of. That's the rhythm that we're going with. And then I worked out. Usually, I like to work out before I eat anything, but today I didn't feel like doing it before I had anything to eat. So, you know, I don't know how many drawings are left for the animatic. Well, we have 10. There's 55 in total. A good few are still left. You could say it's 45, but that sounds like a very big number. So let's just say a good few. It's not necessary to call out these numbers. Will be spoken. I'm moving him quite a bit to the left, I think. Maybe I'll move him a little bit less to the left. I move. Woo! Another reason for the scarecrow symbolism of I've moved something in the way of the chat thingy of the fanfic I inserted the Scarecrow's Children poem. I don't think I know that one. Do I know that one? I don't think I know that one. It's like a nursery rhyme type thing. If you say children's poem. There he is. He's sad. He's talking about his brother and his feelings. Like I said, I planned on finishing this off screen, basically, more or less, doing some of the drawing off screen, but sometimes that just simply does not happen because I must draw étoile off screen. I'm so sorry, that's actually a contractual obligation. It's always étoile. I would like to just draw, like, actual human person, streamer man, Ryu, Ryan, étoile as well. There's no but, really. I can literally just do that. I wanted to say but there is no but. It's just I kind of want to do that, and I guess I will be doing that. I don't know if I want to block in the background with red a little bit. I usually do block the general shapes in with red, so why not? So there we go. Because I want to start another long game. Will it combine this with Artober? Nope, two separate things. I draw a lot. A StreamElements bot. StreamElements bot is so busted this week. I don't know what's wrong with it. Also, Privyet Thel, how are you doing? How are you doing on this beautiful Sunday? Did you do anything nice? I put this on the wrong layer. It doesn't matter at all, but I did want to let you know that. That did in fact happen. We can now draw sketch outlines. I'm trying to find like a good consistent size for these outlines because I have not been able to do that yet. Well, it's probably because there's such long breaks in between me drawing these things. But that's okay. Now for punk, I know already I'm gonna do a big one for punk, which I'm also gonna use for the schedule art later, so I know how that. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought when it felt like that. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do for the schedule art later as well today. But the others might be like more sketchy ones, because of course, if you want to draw something every single day, for like from a prompt list, you sometimes gotta draw a little tiny sketch because you don't have time to do a giant painting every single day. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Do you guys warm up, fellow artists, fellow gamer artists? Do you guys warm up before you start drawing? Because I have never done that yet. I just kind of warm up while I'm drawing, but sometimes I feel like I should because I feel like I'm not in it to win it quite yet at the beginning of the drawing process. Not that that's bad. You can always go back and change things when you've actually gotten warmed up, but it feels odd sometimes. Scarecrow by Kristen Riley. A giant scarecrow stuffed with straw sits in my garden bed. He has patches on his elbows and a big hat on his head. Is it like a cute one, or does it turn scary? The poem. Me asking for spoilers for this poem. Ah yeah, Tenchi's breed. He is a mix between a miniature pinscher and a spitz. He's a small boy. He's the best boy. And the bat. Warming up, doodling like, for stuff like poses. That makes sense. It makes sense. I still don't do it, but it does make sense. I feel like warming up is a good idea. Once again, do as I say, not as I do. Who needs that anyway? He's like scrunching up his face, so that's gonna be a fun thing to get to. But then when you're gonna be traveling, we'll also be drawing for Artober. Yeah, I think so. On the days off, then post them or draw them all at once on the day you come back. I think I'll draw them while I'm traveling mostly. I know that I put one prompt in there that I was like, okay, this is while I'm traveling. Well, I mean, that sounds like I'm moving the entire time. I mean, I will have arrived at my location at that point. This is when I'm there, and I want to draw that when I'm there because it's like fun prompt for when I'm there. Like I've planned this in. Although for the days where I'm actually going to be traveling, which will be Sunday, well, mostly Sunday, yeah. Mostly Sunday next week, I will be on the road. And by on the road, I of course mean in the train, because I don't have no car, and on the bus. I would probably like to have it done beforehand and post it on the day off, but have it done already. Something like that. Warming up is pretty good, but I'm often too eager to get to my actual drawing. Yep. So I become impatient. Yep. I think that's exactly me as well. That's just how I do it. We can always scoot stuff around if I don't like this later. And maybe I shouldn't have zoomed in so much. He has such tiny lips. I don't know. The poem continues, by the way. His pants are frayed and tattered, sewn from old potato bags. His shirt is worn and shabby, made of torn up, threadbare rags. He sits along the haystacks, and among the growing seeds, he protects our crops each season. He's what every farmer needs. It's so cute. The crows do not come near him. He scares them all away. He guards our autumn harvest each and every day. That is so cute. That is so cute. I like that poem. Very cute. Love a little poem reading as well. We love a little poem reading in the middle of this. Imagine if you find your ideal apartment place during those travels. That would be an interesting life development for me. I mean, it's not out of possibility technically, but that would be wild. I mean, I can't say I never thought about moving to another country, but that would be wild. I'm not gonna go apartment hunting though. I'll text my friend, be like, hey, can we go apartment hunting? How are the prices in your city? How are the prices in your city? I mean, it would be fun because then I would be close. But he wants to move away, so actually it's not a good idea. It's like, hey, I wanna move in with you. What, you move away? All right, I see how it is. I mean, it does look like his face. It just looks a little. We'll get there. He has such interesting bone structure. For a split second, your drawing right now reminded me of Mao. Why Mao? Do you just see Mao wherever you go? I mean, Hong ya hong tong tong na na da da Mao Zedong. That's all I know. It's a banger though. It's a banger tune. It's good tunes. Oh god, his hair is such a mess. I don't quite know how to tackle that yet. Not with such a tiny brush, I think, is the answer. I think I've, in general, gone in with a too tiny brush. Usually what I do... See, I have a process, but I just ignore it sometimes. Or rather, I forget what I usually do. Usually I start with like, bigger outlines, and then make my way to the smaller ones, if at all. Maybe sometimes I just paint it in as well. But sometimes I forget that I do that. That I don't do that, and I'm like, why does it not work? So that's a big brain move right there. the red color too. Yeah, true. You're right. I mean, it is all about that red after all. Hi, Wheatbush. Simon is basically the twisted version of that poem mixed with themes of life and death. He protected everyone and now he remains on that spike, scaring everyone away forever. I mean, that's kind of very nice. I like nice in a this rips out my heart and stomps on it a couple of times sort of way, which I like a lot when it comes to fiction. God, your hair is such a mess, gamer. My gamer friend, your hair. It's in a positive way, but like it's in a god, I have to draw that now kind of way as well. Now that is in my head. Out of all the songs that could have gotten stuck in my head today, it's this one now. Okay, it's kind of like big like that. His hair is huge in this one, but there's also a lot of like gaps, you know. It's not like, you know. I don't know how much I should go in with the thick after I've gone in with the thin already though, so that's something. Oh my god, it's birthday boy. Oh my god, it's birthday boy. Maybe he's going on walkies with his mom, or maybe not. I do not know. Also, his eyes are definitely more downward cast. We need to adjust that a bit. Woof woof woof. And that's basically indicative of my style of art, taking something that is innocent and childlike and turning it into a dark, twisted fable. Kind of like early German fairy tales. Yeah, but they like... Yes, that's true. They kind of just were dark and twisted. They weren't really super innocent to begin with, but yes, it has that aesthetic nonetheless. Like, where are you looking, gamer? You're looking like kind of off into nowhere. That is correct. I mean, you're telling a story. I'm finally diamond rank in Valorant today. Let's go. Big moves. I am very proud. Let's go. God, Valorant. I think I mentioned this before too, because Etoile plays Valorant sometimes. So I watch Valorant sometimes now, and oh my god, when I see other people playing Valorant, I want to play Valorant again. You know what? You need to like actually keep me away from Etoile's League of Legends streams, because he does do those. He sometimes streams League of Legends, and I think it could be so Jover for me if I accidentally end up watching one of those. Potentially, that could be the end of my life as we know it, because I cannot get back into League of Legends. You cannot. This cannot happen to me. Please. I cannot have that. Not right now. Not ever, honestly. Not right now or ever. Not League of Legends. Yay, you are now free of Valorant. You can never play again. You can just move on. Big congrats on that one. That is great. I mean, that's what everybody's looking for, right? Is the time that they can finally stop playing the game. After all. Playing Aram with chat. Aram is the best one, though. Aram is the best one. Also, hello, bonjour, Spike. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well on this fine dimanche. I legitimately know, like, I mean, I technically know the days of the week in French, but only very technically. Some of them are missing. I think I know Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No? Definitely Saturday and Sunday, though, so that's important. What is ARAM? All random, all mid is what that stands for, technically, in League of Legends terminology. But I mean, that's also what it is. It's a game mode where you don't get to pick your champion, you just get a random one, and there's only one lane. It's the mid lane. And it's basically team fights only, which I like. I do enjoy that. It's fun. I like Teamfight Tactics more than actual League. I've never played Teamfight Tactics, TFT. That was never me, because I dropped out of the whole League grind before that was a thing, I'm pretty sure. And then I just never dropped back in a meaningful enough way. I don't know if I would like that or not. There's a lot going on with his face here, but we could probably just do that in the shading, I think. It is generally his face. I want to like move this downward a little bit more, I think. The eye is a little bit more tilted in general, I think, and a bit more further down in general as well. Yeah, something like that. Welcome to the Howling Abyss. It's burned in my brain. Me too. God, I do not... What isn't burned in my brain anymore is the banter between, like, the shopkeeper. The banter that the shopkeeper does, though. It's fun, though. It's fun banter. Nice banter. Aram is the best game mode, so I'm very glad that you agree with that. Your master rank in TFT, just for fun, you know, just chilling, just having a little fun, being master rank. No biggie. Wait, let me put this down. That's one thing that my speed pain, well, not speed pains, but the replays that you get on this application have also shown me. I like to just lay down the pencil on the tablet and then not pick it up for quite a while. Which makes the big chunks of color just appear in the replay, which is a bit annoying, but not that big of a deal, truly. I also find it ironic that Lucius was the cult leader who used Christian imagery, yet at the very end, Simon gets the Jesus-like send-off. Exactly, right? That's a good chunk of irony. I appreciate that type of irony. That's the good shit right there. It's pretty dark in this scene. Well, maybe not dark, but like dimly lit, kind of, which, you know, just sort of means dark again. Tenji looks so focused. Yes, Tenji too focuses on the art because it's his birthday. Hello, Joestar. Welcome to stream. It's Tenji's birthday. He has left, though, but he is here in order to remind us all that it is, in fact, his birthday. He is now 8 years old. He will be having a bat mitzvah soon. No, he's not Jewish. Neither am I. What year do Jewish kids have their bar mitzvah? I don't know. Happy Sunday, Mike Strange. Hello. I know very little about that sort of thing, actually. Mainly, my information on that comes from various sources of pop culture, so it's probably very, very, very sparse and not quite accurate, I would assume. Also, boys' bar mitzvah and girls' bat mitzvah, right? Isn't that like the difference? 13, maybe 13. He gotta get them good treats. He can't right now because he's outside, but I'm sure actually he does get treats outside sometimes with my mom. So maybe he's getting treats right now as we speak. Who's to say? I cannot know. I do not know. Bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah. Tenchi is a wise old man, though. It's true, it's true. I mean, we all know that he has finished his studies a long, long time ago in philosophy, and then he taught for a long time as a professor of philosophy over in Cambridge. But that's also already, like, that's old news. We knew this. He's done with this. That's an old chapter of his life, which he's ready to move on from now at this point. Because he's retired. He's been retired for a little while. What a life, huh? What a life. He's done a lot. His books are still being published to this very day, of course, and they're being read in various classes. And his work is still cited from here on forward. Of course, of course, of course. We need like darker colors. Get some darker colors in there. Now, did you know in Minecraft, Etoile's skin is green? I still do the red underpainting though, even for the green skin, because I also recently have decided that he bleeds red, so technically that's accurate then. Because the red is there because we bleed red. We're red on the inside, that's why I put the red there. I had to decide on what color Etoile bleeds recently for art purposes, as you've seen. So I decided that he bleeds red as well, like humans, because it's a nice contrast to the green. I was worried that it might be a little bit Christmassy in the end, but it didn't turn out too Christmassy, so I am no longer worried about that. And he bleeds red like the rest of us. So it makes sense now that the underpainting is red. You're itching to play TF2 now. We've talked about it. Now you can't think about anything else. Now TF2 is on the brain. I'm very sorry that I've invoked the name. It's a bummer. Truly, truly, truly. Sometimes you get cursed. It happens. Also, again, StreamElements bot still having issues. Maybe one day he'll get over his issues, but I wouldn't count on it. Not hoping on it anytime soon. This one goes like up. It's like the chin. He has a very small, like tiny chin. Oh, TF2 is Team Fortress 2. I'm pretty sure you just say TF2, right? And TFT is Team Fight Tactics. In the context of League of Legends, that makes more sense. Yeah, the world of abbreviations is kind of a situation, isn't it? Like, if you don't know, everything is so confusing. Did I intend to do this line, or did that happen on accident? 'Cause I kind of like it. I will keep it. I don't know. I don't remember that I did this line, but I'm sure it's good the way that it is. You have a little bit darker here, and very much darker here as well. Dark, 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 dark. Dark, dark, dark. Just one game. Oh yeah, just one quick game, you know? And then of course if you lose that game, just you can't end it on a loss. So if you lose, then you gotta play two. And I mean, if you win, it would be a shame to give up such a nice winning streak, right? So then maybe it's gonna be just two either way. But after that I'm sure there won't be any more problems with any of this. No way. No way, no way. No, don't smudge it. I still need to turn... I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I want to turn off the smudging feature thingy, because it's... I don't need it, I don't use it, it only gets in the way. Have I done it yet? No. Could I do it on stream in order to stop procrastinating on doing it? Yes. Probably. Do I know where to find these settings? No, I do not know where to find these settings. So will I therefore do it? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But like, it's absolutely useless for me to have the smudging feature. I do not use it. The only time that I use it is on accident. It doesn't sound very good. They say outside the hotel is hell, while inside is heaven. As for me, I'm in purgatory, and it's my job to choose where to take you. And that's a quote from your guy. That's a quote from your guy. A funny comp or rat comp? Funny. I always vote funny. Why not? Go with funny if it can't go any other way. Funny supremacy. I recently, and by recently I mean just before stream, watched a VOD of Hassan and Ludwig and Foolish and Tina and Valkyrie and some other people playing GeoGuessr. That was very funny. I think it was Hassan's first time playing GeoGuessr. Again, I don't really watch that much Hassan currently because of his recent very shit takes, but that was video games, and that was very harmless in that regard. I watched that. That was funny. Foolish did well. Ludwig did also do quite well in GeoGuessr. The thing is, with every one of with things developing the way they are, the moment that Etoile and Hassan talk to each other is coming closer every single day, and that is insane on so many levels. Insane on so many levels that I don't even want to comprehend, because Etoile has played Valorant with Tina, Valkyrie, Foolish before. And so has Hassan. So one day, and also I was reminded of that because Etoile is really, really, really good at GeoGuessr. The GOAT, even, perhaps. So that would be wild. I don't know how I would react to that information. I couldn't possibly prepare myself for it when it does eventually happen. For context, Elliot and Simon set up their base in a hotel called the Eden. That makes a lot more sense. I was caught off guard by the hotel a little bit, to be fair, to be honest, to be real. Again, now while I'm doing this portrait, I am thinking about how much detail do I wish to add. Every day, we, the ones who do art, have to ask ourselves, how much detail do I wish to add? Because you can always go forever, but you rarely ever should. So it's a tough question. I'm trying to keep it on the lower end, but then sometimes I have frames in here that are quite detailed as well, so we need to find the balance that makes sense with everything. But I feel like we're approaching a good time, which is a good, stopping detailing point. We're gonna have to go onto the layer above as well. Add lots. No. you have to restrain yourself a little bit. Not every painting is supposed to be rendered that much. It truly isn't. It truly isn't. But I have to see if it works and flows with the other ones that we already have. I guess that's the main thing, isn't it? We can also get the other colors in, and maybe we can see some more about that. And we have to get the layer above. The layer above the line work in. That's important too. But let's first focus on hair. Go a little over here, go a little over there. We have some warm-ish tones in this lighting, so maybe it's kinda... Yeah, kinda here-ish. Make him look hyper-realistic. Always. Every painting gotta be hyper-realistic, yeah. I'm winning the battles. That's a bad sign. Good luck. I've also never played Teamfight Tactics, so I don't know. But good luck. Good luck, gamer. One of my friends is getting into Magic the Gathering mainly because the cards are pretty, I think, but also to actually start playing. So I think they want to start playing Magic online, which, okay, let's go. All of my friends are such nerds. They're all the biggest nerds around. How could I ever compete with them in being a nerd? I simply can't. So I do not. I am, in fact, actually a jock. Real jock hours, obviously. That's one of my favorite jokes, actually, is telling my friends that they're nerds, and I don't know why I hang out with them, because I am obviously a jock, and I should just be shoving them into lockers. Don't do that, though. Oila says I'm really struggling with almost always adding too much detail. It's genuinely hard to hold back when there's always the option to do more. Yeah, especially with digital art. Yup. I 1,000,000% agree with you. Because with digital art, you can go you could paint this like that. You could paint this like that. Don't, for the most part. Sometimes it's valid. Sometimes it's hell yeah, go ahead. Oh no, what did I do? Why can I not paint? There you go. Sometimes it's valid to add tiny little details like that, but not every piece actually needs or wants that, so, I'm the least nerd in my friend group. Honestly, probably. Like, one of my friends is hugely into Lord of the Rings since recently. Like, that is the most nerdiest, like, classic nerd shit I've ever witnessed. Like, reading this the one with the 120 something page PowerPoint about the Silmarillion. Like, how am I supposed to compete with that? There's no way under the sun that I would ever be able to compete with nerddom of that level. Like, that's just not happening in my lifetime. So the Silmarillion one obviously wins. Now, friends who are getting into Magic, friends who are into, like, we're already all into D&D. I don't think anybody isn't into D&D, so that kind of levels the playing field again. One of them collects old VHS tapes. That's pretty nerdy. I don't know what to tell you. One of them knows a lot of dinosaur facts as well. So that's the dinosaur type nerdy. That's pretty intense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to keep up with that. I just can't, I think. Honestly. Simon goes from clean shaven to having stubble as well, as long as medium length black hair, but sometimes he ties it up. That's nice. I like that. He's medium build and a little skinny, but in a lean way and not in a scrawny way. That makes sense. I mean, if he's like surviving the zombie apocalypse, he gotta be a little fit probably, and not too tiny and frail or something. Yeah, they do. Yeah, VHS tapes, and they do have a VHS reader, and we do watch them. When we were over there, we watched VHS on the VHS player. So they're not just for decorative purposes. That maybe makes it again a bit less nerdy and a bit better. I don't know though. I don't know. We need like some rim lighting. We should probably do that on the layer above the line work, but we'll get to that when we get to it. I would love to spend more time on this painting as well, because I know what the next one is that I need to tackle, and I have like very little interest in trying to tackle that. Okay, that is in fact a line that's from the line work. Okay, cool. I call him a boomer rather than a nerd for collecting VHS tapes. Oof, rough. But wouldn't that be nerd shit again? When it's not an actual boomer doing it? Doesn't the fact that they're like younger than me and in fact not born whenever boomers are born, wouldn't that make it nerdy again? Or do you think that's irrelevant? I don't know. That's too dark. That don't shade it that dark. I like detail a lot. Yeah, your style is very detailed from what I've seen, but I'm setting myself the restriction of only zooming into a certain point. Yeah, so I don't end up making pixel art in the end. That's so real. That is so real, Euler. I understand you. I understand that a lot. Yeah, your style is a lot more detailed, so that makes sense. But even you need to set yourself limits on how much you want to zoom in and all that shit. Good. Bluish eyes. There they are. I really like this face because it's very haptic. Feels very good. Feels very three-dimensional. Isabel says, as for his brother Lucius, he has long white hair and a goatee. Oh, not the goatee, but before the apocalypse, he had short white hair and a clean-shaven face. I see. Long white hair, very slay. I don't know if I fuck with the goatee personally, but that's a personal preference. That doesn't, that does not need to concern you. Hello, I wanted this color. Sometimes I feel like Procreate just like lies to me about color picking. Like, I clearly picked the color that I wanted to pick. I didn't pick this weird adjacent color that you say I picked. That is just simply not true. Please do not lie to me. Art app, I need you to be honest with me. Also, in that vein, still absolutely cannot wait until Procreate Dreams comes out. I want to be able to animate Etoile swinging his big scythe around and killing the bad guys. It'll be so cool. Cannot wait. It will be so cool. And by cannot wait, I mean must wait. So there we go. for information. Zecke. I know I said this a lot, but if you ever want to draw your interpretation of Simon or Lucius, you can. Hell, you can change their appearance if you'd like. You have my full permission. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll keep this in mind 100%. If I wasn't swamped with my own hyperfixations at the moment, maybe I even would. But right now I actually have to draw a lot of the cube game. You must understand. You must understand. The cube game and the bear, and of course, more the people who are involved in the cube game in any way whatsoever. Euler says, I also always have to keep in mind that I'm creating a comic and not just a single painting. Oh yeah, that's even more so important. So it's more important to focus on the bigger picture and not lose my mind for just one panel. Yeah, right? I bet. That's similar to this, kind of, isn't it? It's kind of similar to this, where we want to make a lot of pictures for a final product, so we should try and not lose ourselves in the details too much. But yet, sometimes it happens. But for a comic, even more so, because you gotta draw a shit ton of pictures for comics. I've done a comic here and there a little bit, but never like a long thing. I don't think I could do a long thing. I don't know if that is in my capabilities at the moment. Well, in my capabilities or my desires. I don't really have the wish to make a very long comment right now. 3 guys suddenly surrendered? That is very weird. Did they know something that you did not? Why did they all surrender? I hate that when that happens. Like, I get it also. Sometimes you just want to surrender because it seems hopeless, or your teammates are ass. That is an even better reason to surrender, in my opinion, in games like that. But when it's just so random, I don't understand. Just come on. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? My weird eyelashes, I love them. Time. Also, I feel like if Lucius had a theme song, it would be when the man comes around from the Book of Eli, maybe? Slay. Another song that I do not know. I wish I knew more. When streaming especially, I'm always like, I wish I knew more things just in general, because people make references obviously all the time. I feel like I get a good amount of them, but certainly not all of them. Hello, Caliban. Also, welcome to stream. I see you. How are you doing on this beautiful Sunday? It's sunny. It's nice. This is, of course, me coming at you live from the sunny California, located entirely within Germany. We're painting a portrait of a sad little dude. We're painting a portrait of a sad little chef. And I'm trying to balance between wanting to spend a lot of energy on this one painting and also knowing that I need to move on to the next one, but also really not wanting to move on to the next one because the next one is gonna be really, really complicated in a way that I'm not looking forward to, probably. The next frame specifically. Ain't that the life? Also, that shading is looking really good. It feels very grounded. A lot of character, right? I'm fucking with it a lot right now, too. This is a good reference image. I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you. I'm good. Just got home. Watched some One Piece at a friend's place. Netflix series. Good for once. I've heard. Yeah, I've heard. People love this. People love this Netflix series. And, like, good for them. I'm not gonna watch it. Good for the people who enjoy it. That sounds like bitter or something almost, but no, I do mean it. I do really mean it. I swear. Enjoy your Netflix series with the funny clown in it. There's no, like, highlight on the eye or anything cute like that. Although we could bring this color back into here maybe a little bit. This part is pretty dark, but, you know, I accentuate light parts and dark parts more than they actually are, obviously, for my style. So there we go. It's pretty good. You give it a 9 out of 10. It's a good show. Zecke only watching the bear. I'm watching streams mainly, honestly. I watched the bear. That's finished. You know, it's a very short show too, by the way. It's very short. It's not finished. It needs more. It needs one more season, as far as I know. Did I have a specific color for this in mind? I probably just did this, right? Because the background here is bright. Oh shit, the background here is bright. The majority of the background is bright. How the fuck am I gonna put my white text on here? That's gonna suck. Oh no, what the fuck am I gonna do about that? I don't know. I do not know. But I mostly watch streams at the second, which, oh boy, of course I do. I don't have time for anything else because there's so many streamers that stream stuff on the internet. It's a full-time job trying to keep up with all of that. I'm trying to, after this, maybe I will finally watch the VOD of Selbit's RP, because Selbit is, who is a Brazilian streamer, if you didn't know. I should go grab some colors from the other piece, maybe. Yeah, just the wood colors, honestly. That's all I need. Give me the wood, please. Thank you. He's like a DM. And now that people came to Brazil, he DM'd for them. In Brazil. Why are we below the red? That's kind of weird. Oh, but we kind of have to be now that I painted it in all. Okay. I can just erase the red again too if I want to. Hi Rhombus, hello. So I want to watch that because apparently it's very cool, and he always makes all of his he always makes all of his players cry, and that's good. Make your players cry. They don't deserve happiness. They deserve only sadness. They're too cute. You too, Rhombus. You too. Would in Brazil? Come to Brazil. Come to Brazil. They did. They came to Brazil. A lot of them did. Not everyone, of course. I saw a photoshopped image of everyone from the server being in one of the group images, and it looked like a nightmare. That would have been like, I don't know, 30, 40 people. That's so many people. Imagine you go out to a restaurant with 40 people. That's like a class trip at that point. That's no longer like a normal situation. I mean, could be fun. But sounds like a nightmare to manage. Like if I was the host, or if I was trying to assume a role of host, it sounds extremely stressful to me. All the time. I'm grateful all the time. Streams, I only watch you regularly and some Bosch and adjacent streamers from time to time. And they don't stream at 3 a.m. local time. Yeah, that's much nicer, isn't it? Also some Bibu, because she's a meme lord and I love it. Slay. Sounds like a good time for you. Yeah, I like watching Itwal also because he streams at like 8, which is a very great time for me to tune in and isn't like some weird ass American time that I can barely ever make without sacrificing a lot of sleep. You've gone to a restaurant with like 40 people, been there, done that every year for Spring Festival. Damn, thank God my family is not the host, right? Like if you're a member, if you're like one of the people going there, just, you know, as a guest, I feel like it's not that bad. But if you have to actually take responsibility for what happens there, I feel like it might be annoying. I don't know. Whenever I made Lucius, I based him off a few cult leaders from South Carolina, but I also wanted him to have the past of being a controversial killer who was who wants repentance, but his mind is has twisted the meaning. Lucius is a very complex character who genuinely doesn't understand that he's doing something evil, as they often do not, and Simon wants to help him, but he eventually learns that he cannot save his brother. I see that. That's a good character arc. I see that. Also, very, well, maybe not very, but kind of Moon Knight, which I like Arthur Harrow core, who's also, well, he sees himself as a killer, as a former killer. Well, I mean, is this a spoiler? I feel like it's not really a spoiler. Slight spoilers for Moon Knight ahead? Not really, though, because he used to serve Khonshu. Of course, he was the former avatar of Khonshu, and now he doesn't find his justice just anymore, so he considers the things that he has done while he served under Khonshu as like bad deeds, and he's trying to repent for them by now serving Amit instead. But what Amit does is probably worse. Depends on your perspective. Very cool though. I want to erase some of the red, specifically this part of the red and this part of the red and the part maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm over here hearing playing you're over here playing Baldur's Gate 3. You're a Dragonborn monk. Let's go, Baldur's Gate. Which act are you in? Not that that tells me much. I'm not in the depths of the Baldur's Gate. But which act are you in? How far are you into the game? Are you playing Dark Urge? That would be fun to know as well. I feel like it's tough to play Dark Urge, isn't it? Because, like, that makes everything very dark, and you have to probably fuck some shit up that you might not want to fuck up. But I can also imagine that it would be very fun to play that storyline. I know that my friend Juno is not gonna play Dark Urge anytime soon. If ever. Probably not ever. Because it's not the type of story that she would enjoy very much. Unless she's changed her mind about it since last time we spoke about it. Then I would be wrong. I want to just add a little bit more detail to his facial expression. But again, we're trying to keep it low-key. I'm still at the very early part of the game. Okay. And no, you're not doing Dark Urge Origin. Alright. Fucking shit up is the most fun, though. I need to play a Devouring Swarm run somewhere. Devouring Swarm run sometime in Pathfinder. What does that entail? Because I do not know. If that's easy to explain right now, you know, if it's like... If it would require you typing out an essay and you do not feel like doing that, then no worries. But what does that entail? I wonder. I'm curious. I've only ever played Lasers and Feelings, which is also one of them. This is a tabletop RPG. And D&D 5th edition. And... God, what was it called? Something else as well. Bubblegum Shoes or something like that. It's like Gumshoe, it's a detective thing, but where you play kids instead, and it's a lot, like, sillier, of course, because you're all just stupid little kids running around. Very fun, though. I played a very delusional character in that one-shot. It was also just a one-shot. I played basically a Chuny girl. I do not remember the full name, but something like Devourer of Darkness, so-and-so, and so-and-so, and so-and-so, is what she called herself, and that was very funny to roleplay, because she was completely delusional, absolutely gone. Delusional characters are the most fun to play, I've found out. Delusional deadpan is also pretty fun, but, you know, you gotta be able to deliver it right. I've got some good jokes in, I feel like, or at least one or two good jokes in the last, session that I had with my party, so I'm glad about that. Because my boy is a charisma sink, which I think can be very... My current boy is a charisma sink, which I think can be very entertaining to play. But can also sometimes fuck up. You can become some kind of demigod, legendary warrior, and different stuff in Pathfinder. One possibility is a swarm. Like... there's like angelic, demonic, lich, trickster, lots of different ones. That sounds interesting. Does sound interesting. Sounds like a cool... I always hear people talking about Pathfinder, but mostly in passing. Like, I don't know any of the details about it. I just know, yep, it exists. It's a system. A lot of people play it, and a lot of people like it. God, his hair. So all over the place, gamer. I mean, we could just put... the text down here too, if we wanted to, because I wanted to put it here, but if it's white, that might not work out so well, actually. Also, there's a little ridge in his forehead here that is a bit higher than, or rather more lit, brighter, perhaps, than the rest of his forehead, so we might want to put that in there and mention it. Simon's personality has many layers, of course, as any well-written character, right? Sometimes he's friendly and optimistic, kind of joking and sarcastic, but sometimes he's very philosophical and sorrowful. It's probably like the deeper layers of his character. He's very protective and good with kids. That's a green flag, right? I'm not good with kids. That's for me, that's a neutral flag, I swear. It's a very neutral flag. This is will be spoken, right? Yeah, we cannot do this here. Like, look at how much this blends in. We cannot possibly write the text here. That is impossible. But we could do it on the wood. I don't know if I did like soft edges for my W's or not. I don't think I did, but maybe it looks fine. It's a new layer, right? Yes. Will be spoken. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is also pretty good. It's an okay speed. We could be faster. We could be slower. He's looking. His pose is a tiny bit different than the reference, but I think that's pretty good. We don't need to cling to our references too much. I would actually like to alleviate ourselves from our references a little bit more. Thank you, Caliban. It looks very good, by the way. I'm again amazed by how quickly and well you draw. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I showed off earlier. Are you on Twitter? Do you see my Twitter posts? Because I showed off art earlier. That I also post on Twitter for people who are not on Twitter who cannot see that, because I'm very proud of my brain rot art. It's very nice. It's very good. Also, you said I only play. Oh my God, Tenchi's back. Birthday Boy's back. Only played a Vidya by Owlbear Games. They made 2 based on Pathfinder. Now they're working on the first real Warhammer 40k RPG, which I'm so hyped for. That sounds pretty good. I cannot get into that because I feel like I will lose all of my life force to that. if I do. I redeem Tenchi Headpad. Well, if he comes here, I can. If he comes here, I can offer this to you. If not, I will probably not hunt him down for that. I'm sorry, I never made a Twitter account and you can't lurk anymore on that side. Yeah, I know, right? It's a bummer. It's a bummer. Don't worry about it. Look, my guy got stabbed. He got stabbed. Oh no. By the way, warning for blood. It's me. It's 8 hours later. Now Tenchi's not heading here. He was earlier though. He was earlier. He got stabbed, and then he decided to just build stuff instead. No more fighting codes. No more getting stabbed. He also, yeah, there's another one about him getting stabbed. Because of course, if something like that happens, I have to draw it. A lot. Obviously. You wanted to ask, what Joestar wanted to ask about my French Minecraft group. They're not all French. Some of them are other things. Ethnicities. Ethnicities is not right. Some of them are other nationalities. There it is. Some of them are other nationalities. But yeah, they play Minecraft. And it's cool. What's the question? Also, Isabel wrote, Seven's personality has many layers. Sometimes he is friendly and optimistic. Oh, I already read that. And then it was continued. The funny thing is that at the very beginning, he's afraid of death, as we make sense. And when he gets bitten, he goes up to Elliot like a scared child and cries, holding him, and says, like, I'm afraid. But eventually he finds acceptance in his fate and feels happy knowing that he'll leave a good positive mark on the world and everything before he dies. That's a very nice character development. Let's go, character development. I would like that character development for me. Just without the having to die thing, actually. But overcoming the fear of death, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. If it's for free, I don't want to have to do anything for it, though. I want to actually have to face the issues. I just want to overcome it. Should be easy enough, no? No? What do you mean, no? That's crazy. Okay. So we're at the as we slow dance time. It's time, gamers. It is time. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. I know what I want to do for Statue Frozen. I think I even have the perfect reference picture for it somewhere, unless I did not. No, I have. Well, there's a lot of them that I could use. For some reason, I was really into that shot that I found. Yeah, this one, that one, that one. There's a lot of him in the freezer that I could do, which is what I want to do. Is one of them literally Kisuke Uraha from Bleach? No, definitely not. Definitely not. I don't know Bleach. He's weird. His skin is technically a cucumber man, I think, but people just draw him green. And they gave him white hair at some point. That was like a fandom development, I think. I'm not even sure where the white hair came from because it's not usually on the skin. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. So this is the only thing I have as reference here. In the end, he learns not to fear the Reaper, because seasons don't fear the Reaper. Pickle Rick. Yes, kind of. Not a pickle though, a cucumber. Specifically a cucumber. I don't know how to do this shot. As we slow dance. That would be like, as we slow dance. Maybe like here-ish. Since I'm constructing this shot all the way from scratch, technically, unless I give up, the thing is, I couldn't even find, like, good references for most of this. Like, you'd think, or rather, I thought that I would be able to find a good reference for, like, this part of the kitchen. Because there's, like, a counter here. It goes like, to the end of the room. The door would be, like, here-ish. And there's a window, and then there's a clock over here. Window is here-ish. Clock is here-ish. I don't know if this is like, was there a table here? I feel like they sort of raised this part up, but I don't know if that is true or not. Like, this is already a counter, all right? This is the countertops, where stuff is being prepared. I don't really know what's going on here either, since I don't have a reference picture. But I think there's like an elevated spot here, but I'm not so sure. It kind of, in my memory, it is like that, but that doesn't need to mean anything. This would probably have like kitchen stuff hanging down from it. You know, just kitchen stuff. We've all had kitchen stuff before, right? Are they gonna slow dance in the kitchen? Nobody's slow dancing. It's a metaphorical slow dance. But wouldn't that be fun, though? Wouldn't that be fun? Slow dancing in the kitchen. No, it's just a metaphor. Okay, and then he is here. He now being Richie, by the way, and not Carmi. Because this is referencing the last episode of Season 2 specifically. I don't know if he's this hunched over. I just thought it was a good idea to do it hunched over, this pose, but it's probably not. I mean, he's this small. I don't need too much references. It's fine. But the thing is, this is the part that I do have a reference for. About this much. Actually less. It's like this much. They zoom in very close on these characters, which I like until I want to do a shot like that. We could put the door, I don't know how tall a door is. Does it like go flush with the window or not? I don't know. How deep is a window? There's like lights here. That's something that we should keep in mind. Oh yeah, the light is on the door, which would suck for our text, by the way. We can just ignore that though. We can change that if we want. We don't have to do that. Also, this space is a problem. We should probably put someone here. Just a cook. Indistinct cook from the side. No, but that's bad. How about we put cook here? Indistinct cook moving into the foreground, covering up all of that. And then we could put another cook over here, technically. Another indistinct cook that is here. Because there were some new hires that episode. I don't think I need references for that. Maybe sort of kind of like that. That could work, perhaps. Each character has their own arc, Simon and Death, Hugo and Intelligence, Hector and Loss, Elliot and Accountability, and Lucius and Redemption. Very cool, very cool. Good themes, strong themes. Euler says, learning about the show only from your streams is like an archaeological dig site, trying to piece together a narrative. I only know it's about a sad boy in a kitchen, apparently. I mean, you got it. That is very accurate. Sad boy in the kitchen. The show. If you pitched it like that, I think people who have seen the show would understand that that is in fact true and accurate. Sad boy in the kitchen. So now we're gonna try and make sense of these like layouts here. So this is gonna be Richie, the cousin. It's your face. You're kind of small-ish, so I don't need to do too much detail. StreamElements bot, please, for the love of God. You are So useful. He was wearing a suit, but I think he took his suit jacket off before he assumed this position in the last episode. So I will also just draw the jacket off. No jacket on. I mean, again, make sure to pay attention to details where they should be. Yes, that's your face, gamer. That is your face. Very nice. Sad Boy Kitchen is also the job I work. What a coincidence. Oh my god, are you Carmi from the bear? That's crazy. That is wild. I can't believe this. Sad Boy Kitchen. Sad Boy Kitchen is a very popular job, isn't it, though? I can see how a couple of people would fall into this trope, perhaps. Let's go. Let's go shirt. I've never drawn this man's face before, so starting with like a tiny one is a choice. Well, less a choice, it's just a circumstance, really, but I can't help it. So you have a little nose, you're speaking, you're also in a different angle than my reference picture, which is great. You don't have a lot of chin either. Maybe you could be cousins. You could be cousins after all. They're not actual biological cousins in the show. They just call each other dad. You have very short hair, and I cannot see your hairline, so... do I have a different picture where you're in? You're here as well, right? Okay. You're like a little bit older. And maybe that's like your hairline. Yeah, good enough for now. Isabel says same. Can be said about me talking about Isabel's Dying Light, Memento Mori, because it's a bit of a history dick site. It sure is. It's like, but that's how information sharing works a lot of the time, kind of, I think. This is like a clipboard, by the way, and there's pens in here and stuff. I don't know what the fuck this thing would be made out of if it existed, but alright. I think this is where they plate, I'm pretty sure, maybe. I do not know. So we should put some plates here, probably. I don't know if... I don't know about the perspective of the plates. Random question. What's a gift one could buy for the 60th birthday of one's aunt? Depends on your aunt, doesn't it? Depends on your aunt. I mean, flowers always work, right? Flowers is a normal go-to. If your aunt likes chocolate, that works, you know. A snack is good, usually, always. I don't know if this is a good level of foreshortening. Beginning to think it isn't. I don't know, though. Ah, no! What did you do? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! It did something wrong. I don't understand the program. Help. I want you to just be normal select, please. Thank you. Don't actually need help. I don't know. This doesn't help much, does it? Either way. I like how Zecke knows nothing about Dying Light and it just loves my spin-off fanfic. Yeah, I do. I like all the concepts. I know very, very little about Dying Light. That's very true. Sometimes fanfics, though, become a thing of their own, don't they? They surpass what their actual, like, thing that they're based off was. I mean, some series got started that way. They were a fanfic once, and then they were a fanfic no longer because they changed names and some details and published it by themselves. What time is it? Do we know that? Oh, I painted a clock in here and I don't know what it says. Ah! I should look that up. Can I just do a little like note on here and say look it up and leave that for later? Because I don't know where to find this information right now. She likes coffee, but I already got her coffee mugs and cups before. You could get her a very nice blend of coffee then, right? Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey was one, for instance, but it's not the only one, I'm pretty sure. But 50 Shades of Grey was one. And some others that I cannot name because I do not know them off the top of my head. But they exist. Oh, wait, this is the light. That's okay. We could also make these distinct chefs, but I don't know if that makes it any better. But because I don't have any reference pictures of the chefs, of any chefs, I don't have a lot of reference pictures yet. I only collected the ones that I knew that I would need. That's what I was thinking and currently looking at. Yeah, since I'm out of a job, I now have the time, so I'll just do that. All right. That sounds like a good idea. I was thinking that this would be the shoulder. Oh shit, they're wearing new uniforms though, aren't they? So they're not even wearing like the... I guess some of them are probably wearing the aprons. I don't remember. But I was thinking this could be somebody's arm. Were they all wearing all white? I think they were all wearing all white. So it's like a chef uniform, beep 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 beep, hair. I don't know, it's just some guy. Just some dude, just an individual. It doesn't matter. You're outside of the frame. I could move your head even further away so you matter even less. Which would be good for me. There you go. There you go. That could be absolutely anyone. You would never know. Sort of. Techland, after reading my fanfic, we're making that Dying Light 2 DLC, and we're adding Edgar Easter eggs. Why did I say Edgar eggs? What's wrong with me? Easter eggs to Simon in the main game. That would be great, wouldn't it? That would be great. I would like that for you. They should do that. How does the door look like? I don't know how anything looks like when I don't have my proper references. Because this has a visual canon. See, if I was making the same animatic for Etoile in Minecraft, I wouldn't have any issues, or at least not the same issues, because the only reference I need is his face. Because everything else is block game. I can draw whatever the fuck I want. It doesn't matter what it looks like. I decide what it looks like. And this too, to a certain degree, I am doing the same thing here, but like some of these things we've seen, so I feel like it would make more sense to draw it the way that it actually is, you know. I want to make you, but I don't know what your hairstyle was anymore in this episode. Oh no, I think like that. Maybe like that. So you're doing something here. I don't know how this looks like from the back. Here, have sort of bad posture. Congrats. Congrats, your posture been batted. Is your StreamElements bot running? Better catch up, dude. Truly. Don't let it get away. That would be a bummer. We do not want that. The thing is that most of this is so empty now. I don't really know. Well, if we move the text, that was an indicator for the text, right? The text is gonna come in like here-ish. I said there was lights on the door as well, which I removed because of the text. At least one light. We could keep one light up here and then put the text like here-ish instead. Did I draw you on the wrong layer? Yes, I did. Well, then I'll draw you again on the right layer. Thank you very much for your cooperation on the matter. I wonder, the bot is supposed to run every 20 minutes to show the emotes comment, right? The bot is supposed to just be running in general, like normally in the background, but it keeps restarting itself since yesterday, I think. No, not yet. Well, definitely not yesterday, but since last stream, I think that's when it started happening. I don't know. It's technically supposed to run in the background, and it sometimes has like timed thingies like, hey, this is the dono link, and this is that thing link. But obviously it can't do that if it's on a timer and it always restarts itself. I think it restarts the timer as well. So that don't work so well anymore. Yeah, the door's like kind of like here. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad image. It's just a bit different. I would love to add anything like here, but I don't think there would be anything there. And this is just a door, so obviously there can't be anything there, so. Sounding like a Minecraft villager. Truly, truer words have never been spoken. Now, most of this is white, which not great either. it's just how it is. Can't really change anything about that, but I don't know how that's gonna look like composition-wise if everything is just white. I mean, there's shading, minimally, because it's also super well lit, but you know, there is some. Makes sense for a kitchen, right? To be mainly white with super well, and super well lit, well illuminated. It does make sense. However, it's not that great for painting it, actually. Because if it's a little bit more dingy, like the previous kitchen before they renovated, then that is a lot more fun to draw. This countertop should be the whitest, because this is where you serve. Serve. This countertop is pretty high, or that person is kind of small. Because they're like elbow level at that. I don't know. No, I'm sure that's fine. We're getting a little bit of dimension by just trying to make some parts of this white a little bit darker just because. So maybe that will be fine. Also gotta make sure that the lights are actually lights. Also sometimes, I don't know if you can see this with the screen sharing, probably not, but I'm not sure. Sometimes the brightness changes on the iPad and I don't know why it does that. It just kind of does do that. It's a decision that the iPad made to do sometimes. Oh yeah, I cannot just go through your redness. You need your own redness. I cannot just erase that. We need a smaller one for the lights. Should that be good? I mean, yeah, it's meant to be glowing. Here and here and here and here. It's a very modern looking kitchen. I wonder what season 3 is gonna be like. I truly do, because I feel like with the end of season 3, I thought of season 1, I thought we would have had a different takeaway than what we seem to be having at the end of season 2. But the end of season 2 was very non-conclusive, so we're gonna have to wait and see, truly, because, well, we know that this is not a finished story right now. While after season 1, you could have argued that it might have been a finished story to some degree. I'm back. How many pictures did you finish today? At least 17, of course. That is the normal turnaround rate. No, we're on picture 2, as per usual. I think if I did this without talking, I would be... I mean, wow, that's such an epiphany, isn't it? If I did this without talking, I would be so much faster. Did you know that? Isn't that crazy? That's such an epiphany that I just had. But without... Well, I will do some without talking, so we'll get to that. We're painting the one that I was dreading the most, which is the one where I don't really know how to paint it, because I don't have a reference for it specifically, while the other ones do have references. Are you blaming us? Yes. Well, no, I'm blaming me for I'm blaming me for deciding to broadcast it, but not in a bad way, just in a it do be like that sort of way. What the fuck is your color like? Do I have a picture of you around? Of course not. Why would I? I mean, I do, but not here. Hello, Skandar. How are we doing on this beautiful Sunday? Our weather is so nice. I should go on a walk too, but the thing is, on Sundays I don't have tenchi duty, you know, so I'm not obligated to go for a walk. But still, going for a walk is fun, so that's already a good reason to go for a walk. There you are. Yeah, that's a pretty good color then. Maybe I'll add that to our spectrum thingy, because I'll have to draw you again later. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. I think if I was just singing the entire time, that would go faster, but who knows. I don't remember what type of headscarf you wore. That's not what they call them. How long are your walks? Oh, that varies. That varies intensely. Very, very different depending on the day. If I walk alone, like without tenchi, much longer. You will never walk alone. You can always reach me. That's actually a good highlight color. Let me put that down where I think it should be. Beep boop beep boop beep boop 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 boop. Weather is really nice. Like, I suggest a night walk. Oh, night walk. Night walks are fucking good. Night walks are very nice. But the thing is, I would have to take Tenji, and Tenji doesn't always want to go on a walk. Because if I want to go walk at night, I have Tenji duty at night nowadays. He sleeps over here in this room. So I would have to, like, leave the house either with him, which is not super likely to happen because he doesn't want to most of the time, at night anyways. Or I would have to leave the house without him, which would result in him complaining very loudly that I'm leaving the house for a while, which, especially at night, I would like to avoid. Which is a bit of a bummer, but you know, night walks aren't nice though. Even though they can be dangerous. Is he a lazy boy? He's not a lazy boy per se. I'm unsure what his problem is. Honestly, I'm very unsure what his problem is, because when he's outside, he seems to be enjoying himself fine. I think he has some weird ideas in his head what is gonna happen if he leaves the house. You know, like, is he going to be killed by the sky simply existing? You never know. You can never know these things when you're Tenji. When you're Tenji, the likelihood of the sky killing you because you looked at it wrong is very high, actually. So, maybe that's that. You can walk at night. I am swole. Yeah, I'm fucking swole now. Also, almost said my exact location. So smart. My city is very dead at night. People say, oh, it's dangerous. Don't go out. Some people have said that, but I've never experienced that. I don't see anybody when I'm out at night. They are all asleep. What would they possibly be doing out at night? They're sleeping. Yeah, dude goes outside on his own terms. Tenji does too. Yeah, he really does. He really does. I think my area is safe for night walks. Again, like I said, just no people there. Tenji is very relatable. He has his weird little fears, and he needs people to cater to them. At some point, something must have gone wrong in his upbringing. Whoops, sorry. My bad. But I don't know what. And I don't know when. And I don't know why, and I don't know how. Maybe it's just that you are the danger at night. I am the danger. It's true. And everyone else is just afraid of you. Oh my god. So every time I'm outside, it's all empty and nobody's, like, out or doing anything. But that's only because I'm outside. And usually, if I were to, you know, be undercover and go outside, it would be very busy. Because I'm not outside and they're all afraid. Oh my god. Yeah, that must be it. That must be it. No other explanation possible, truly. That's crazy. That is wild. Am I gonna put any food on these plates? It would make more sense if people were already putting food on, but you know. I don't want my goddess to be 6 feet under. It wouldn't possibly happen, like I said. I am the danger. Haha. It's like running around with a hat in a cave at night. It's why it's ridiculous. Yes. I am. My location is safe for night walks. Last words before dying a light volatile kills Zecke. No. I'm great. I'm doing great. I can go out and do whatever the fuck I want. At night. At least I feel like it. Now... No, I shouldn't divulge too many details about that. But when I'm traveling, I'm not gonna tell you anything about that. But when I'm traveling, I may or may not be in a place at nighttime. Oh no, low battery. At nighttime, where maybe you shouldn't necessarily be at nighttime for a couple of hours. But also, a lot of people have to be there at nighttime for a couple of hours, so... And they've been fine. So I'm assuming I will be fine. As always. That's literally the attitude with which I go outside. Yeah, me too. It's like, yeah, well, I mean, it can't really change it. I can't really, there's no way to circumvent that. Like, if travel long and need to switch from train to, well, bus, you're gonna probably be outside at night at some point during the process. And I mean, it's a part of this. It's a part of a city in Germany. That's a very fun city in Germany. But again, it's fine. It'll most likely be fine. Like, it's a public space, you know. It's fine. It's alright. It's not like I'm going through like secluded alleyways or something. I wonder if this fucking door has glass on it. I feel like the door should have glass on it, but that's vibes based and vibes based alone. Also, there's a little plaque underneath the underneath the clock. So I don't know. Oh no, I can guess. Yeah, I think everyone can probably guess who's in Germany as well. I think you can guess. The door does not have glass on it, I think. Or does it? I'm trying to find reference pictures for my door. Am I going with a friend? Do I have pepper spray? A taser? Whatever makes you feel more safe about it. Whatever makes you feel more safe about it. Don't worry. I've done it before. I've done it before and was fine, and I'll do it again and I'll be fine. It's not that bad. I am the one who walks. Yes. Ich bin die Gefahr, Denji. I am the one who walks. Yes, that is in fact me. That is absolutely accurate. Ah, boy, this fucking image, though. This would, like, reflect a little bit because the surface is very shiny. We can also make the lights lighter. That's something we could do. I don't really know how to make the glass look nice, though. I don't know. It's like carrying a whole arsenal every time she leaves the house. Yes, of course. I need my weapons and more weapons. Self-defense weapons, of course, only. Of course, of course. No, it's way too public. I'll just go to, like, I'll sit in McDonald's or something. I don't know. It'll be fine. I just have to be there quite early because, you know, first of all, I have to plan. Let's phrase it like this. I have to plan to be there quite early because Flixbus, first of all, leaves early. And sometimes they just leave way early and then don't pick you up. Very rude. Has happened to a friend before. Well, very early. I wonder how early the bus left. But definitely earlier than, like, the 10 or so minutes that you have to arrive before. Why did I paint over that? Well, who knows? I'll keep it like that anyway. I shouldn't keep it like that. No, actually that's dumb. Why do that? Just don't do that. I wanted to erase it, but for some reason I didn't. And also I need to plan to be there early because I'm traveling with the Deutsche Bahn and the Deutsche Bahn will probably not be on time. And if we miss too many connections, that would be very bad. Because I really don't want to miss that Flixbus, obviously. It's like a diss situation, kind of. It's better. Springerstiefel are the only thing you need. Stomp on your enemies. True and real. I do have steel-capped toes boots. God, how the fuck do you build that sentence? Steel-toed boots, maybe, you know. Boots where the toes are capped with steel. There's a word for it, but I don't know it. I'll make this a new layer because I'm very weirded out by how I'm supposed to be drawing this glass. That's already the background color. We can't do that. We'll just make it darker and then reflect random things across the room, and that'll make it be glass, I think. Tenshi's brain went outside. Die Sonne ist ein tödlicher Laser. Yeah, probably. Honestly, he is scared of most things. The sun being a deadly laser might be one of his thoughts. I wouldn't put it past him, actually. Actually. I mean, in summer, that is also not too far off, is it? There you go. So that's weird glass now. You can see all sorts of shit in the reflection of this glass. I am extremely confused. I have found a reference image where I can see the glass a little bit. Oh, that looks funny. But it's not super enlightening on what is actually going on in the space. So we're just gonna try and keep it vague and hope that that somehow, you know, does it. Just vague shapes. All over the place until it looks like it's glass. Yeah. I mean, mirror art wouldn't be that bad. It's just way too blurry and abstract to see it. Here come the sun. Yes. Exactly like that. Oh, jeez. Flixbus is very cursed. I have nightmares of them closing the doors on me and being stuck in an unfamiliar place. Oh my god. Yeah, that is the experience sometimes. I am a Flixbus fan, don't get me wrong. I like how cheaply I'm able to get from one place to another. But, you know, also at the same time, it sucks sometimes. The service sucks sometimes. I mean, similar experience with the Deutsche Bahn, just that I would not call myself a Deutsche Bahn fan, but like I like trains in general. I just do not like the Deutsche Bahn because they fuck shit up a lot of the time. They don't do very well. I'm currently still, or already maybe, thinking about taking an earlier connection if I can. Even though I'm already very early. I'm already way too early if I arrive on time for my trip. But, you know, it can happen that you're like an hour, 2 hours late. That would be bad. So maybe I'll just leave even earlier in order to feel a little bit better about it. Because I don't know what I would do if I miss my Flixbus connection. Legitimately. No idea at that point. It would be nicer if the Flixbus just left in this city, but then it would have been like way more expensive. Any specific reason why the Deutsche Bahn is unreliable? Well, I bet it's because they're underfunded, I would assume. But, you know, generally it's just they are always late, if, like, that is what you mean. They are always late. Something's always happening. Something's like, oh, the train in front of us crashed and burned. No, not actually. But, like, it had to stop. Train in front of us had to stop because of this, that, the other. So now we have to wait for the train. Usually no accidents. I've not heard of a lot of accidents or anything like that. So you don't need to worry about that. At least for the most part, you don't. I'm sure they do happen like sometimes, but not an overwhelming amount. But just stuff like that. Oh, the train tracks are weird. We have to wait here for a while. I don't know how to draw your tiny little face, gamer. Your face is so tiny. How do I get the details in there that I want to get in there? How do I do? Failing to invest in infrastructure and personnel. Yeah. Yep, that makes sense. Take a mark to you. Autism confirmed. That is how it goes, you know? That's all you need. You go up to your diagnosis, right? It's time to get diagnosed. They ask you, so what's your opinion? You ask them, my opinion on what? What's your opinion on trains? Oh, I like trains. Well, congratulations. You now have autism. That's how it works. We know this. That's a little bit too small. Like, even if a face is this small, you don't want to zoom in all the way because then it'll look weird if one thing is that detailed in the thing. The trains don't run on time? Damn. Guess the mustache painter was right all along. Well, that's like the myth about Mussolini, though, isn't it? Not our guy. That Mussolini made the trains run on time, which apparently he didn't. So not even that thing can be accredited. Which, I mean, I know you're joking, so don't worry. Do not worry. He looks so shocked. Also, he doesn't look like anybody. He has no discerning facial features at all. Because, I don't know, he is so tiny. You have such a tiny face. He's just standing there. I mean, his eyebrows are very much raised in my reference image. They are very much up there, so that is correct. You have a very interesting eyebrow shape. They're usually, like, up there. I don't want to put too much detail in here accidentally, but also I must somehow make you look like the character you're supposed to be. And this is not very easy, actually. I also, again, my reference picture is from the other angle. It's not good. We're not vibing, gamers. We are not vibing. My reference picture is like from bottom up. That's not what we're trying to do here at all. You can kind of like try and rotate this face in your mind, but it's not that easy. It's easier if you just have a rotated face. Obviously, mate, obviously. He looks so shocked. He looks very surprised. Like, he doesn't in the reference image. Well, wait, I know how to actually help that in 2 steps. One quick step. No, don't make it too much smaller. We do this, and then we do this. Because his eyebrows are just that high. There's nothing I can do about that. That is just a fact. But his eyelids are in fact not, so... They're more like here, and there's here and here. Better. The character looks like he just saw someone present an unholy dish. Truly, right? He was like, huh? What? You cooked this? In this kitchen? No way. God, stop smudging things, please. I need to turn this fucking feature off. Oh, one day. One day, all our secrets will be spoken. He's paler now than he's supposed to be, but also the lighting makes everybody pale, I think. It kind of looks like him. I think his nose is different, but again, the fucking reference is like not very good for the nose right now. Speaking. I'd love free trains and trams that run every 5 to 10 minutes for people to move around. Wouldn't that be nice? You can actually blame the Austrian painter for only funding the Autobahn and not the train tracks. Yeah, true. Like, actually, though. That makes a lot more sense. So your mouth is open. You have irises. Don't get lost in the detail sauce. Do not. You have wrinkles too because you're an older man. I don't know how old you are, but a little bit older. For sure. Kind of like this, kind of like that. I had a thought, but then I dropped my thought again. I could just tell you where I'm going. Like, not in detail, obviously, but... Wait, no, I think I... Did I tell you already? I don't know. Earlier in stream, I was dancing around it to be like, haha, privacy. But I think maybe I've already told you where I'm going. But maybe I've just told my friends yesterday, and then therefore I forgot. Like, not in detail, again, just... I don't know. I don't remember. Just literally the country. Like, it would not be a dox, I swear. I know I love to dox information. I don't know. Isabel's from the US, yeah. Isabel has nothing when it comes to public transport. Absolutely nothing. None. Nada. Nothing. In fact, you're even worse. You're from the southern United States. I am so sorry. That is rough. At least you're not from Florida. We also have Floridians. You know, it could always be worse. Remember that. God, that's way too detailed now, isn't it? It's fine. It's fine. It's alright. Let's go. I won. Oh, you won. Finally, let's go. That last dude refused to lose a 34 LP. Nice. Understandable. You're Florida's cousin. Yeah, but at least you're not Florida. Maybe. North and South America are so heavily car-centric. They are. They very much are. Like, they have it way worse than us when it comes to public transport. It looks like a fucking nightmare, mate. Kind of same here. Public transport is decent, but you better have a car to be seen as more reliable. Well, that's like, I think that's probably the same here though, still. I feel like the same, like in Germany, the same sort of vibe persists of like, oh, why don't you have a car? Even though you can be living in a fucking city, and some people will still ask you, why don't you have a car? You should get your license. It's like, I live in Berlin. Why would I do that? You should have a car. That just does not make that much sense. But it still persists somehow, I think. Should I play again or not? What are you feeling? I mean, you have time, right? You have all the time in the world. It's a nice little Sunday. You can play. And I mean, leaving it on such a nice victory. Who knows how long this victory streak would be if you continued now? He looks so funny. I don't know if I like him looking this funny yet. Like, does that look like him? Legitimately, I couldn't tell. It's just what it is now. I had some friends really shocked recently saying, what? You own a car? See, opposite experience. Very good, very good. I mean, it depends on your circle of friends. Like, my circle of friends would also not talk about it like that. Recently, we were all sitting in the tram, and somebody, like, asked, so, when is it time that one of us needs to do, like, their license so that all of us can benefit from having a car friend? And we were all like, no, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, thank you. So nope, no car friend in the near future. I mean, I have one car friend already, but my one car friend is a bit further away-ish, at least from that place. Our license, yeah, basically. Does Australia have big giant commutes and highways with nothing interesting on miles or empty parking lot plazas? Probably? I don't know. I feel like they might, but I don't know them that well. I do not know them that well. Do I want to do this? Sometimes I just do this instead of erasing the actual layers that I should be erasing because it's simply easier. You don't really need it in Leipzig, right? I would assume. Me and my friend group usually go everywhere by bike. I still own the car because I needed it at my old job and probably gonna need it at the new one too. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, all of that makes sense. Like, in a city that's big enough, you really do, like, even in my city, even though I don't think it's very big, you do not need a car. I wouldn't know what, like, legitimately would not know what to do with a car if I had one and could afford it even. No idea. The only thing, like, yeah, okay, you can carry home shopping a bit easier, but you can already get your shopping home pretty well. And of course, helping other people move. If somebody moves in your friend group, that was, by the way, what the discussion was inspired by, is nobody had a license and they needed to move house. So that was the situation. That was the problem at the time. But other than that, you're pretty much fine. I mean, you don't move all the time, so having a car for most of the time, it wouldn't be that useful. Just get the license, no need for the car. Well, that's true. You could have a license and not buy a car that you would have to upkeep or anything. But like getting a license also costs a lot of money, actually. Because everything costs a lot of money, because that's life. And it's funny, and as funny as it may seem. And also some people were arguing like that they would probably forget how to drive if they just have a license and never like use the car. I don't know if I would forget, but I sure wouldn't feel super secure if I like got a license and then drove a car like in 3 years again after the last time having sat behind the wheel. Sounds like something that would not necessarily lead to the best results. Oh, I didn't want that color. Thank you very much. But who knows? Who's to say? Who's to say? Who's to say? You own a car. I'm not proud of it, but at least I try to use it as little as possible. I mean, sometimes for some like living situations, you do need a car. So, you know. And if it just stands around, that's absolutely fine as well. Do you need a mandatory number of hours regardless of age? I don't know. I do not know. I know friends who went through the process of getting a license, but I don't remember the entire process very well. I think you do need to drive a certain number of hours with your instructor and all that. But after that, I mean, you're fine. After that, you're free to do whatever you want. Once you actually got the thing, this is like a little plaque. It has a little saying on it. You wouldn't like it in America. You really, really wouldn't like it. I know that. You'd want to leave immediately within the first week. Yes, yeah, I know. So very glad not to be there. Every day I wake up and I thank circumstance that I, in fact, am not currently in America. It's great not to be there. Like, yes, we have problems here too. All sorts of them, all sorts of problems, always. Everybody does. But we can all take a break and be happy that we're not in America every single day. And I think that's beautiful, you know? I want some highlight on your skin, but not too much, just a little bit. Honestly, maybe almost none at all. Because if I start shading, shading you too much, I'm gonna have to detail you more than I probably want. You're at like here. I think this is a fine frame. It just do be looking the way it do be looking. Me as an American after hearing that, yeah, shout outs to the Americans. Very sorry for your predicament. It sure do be like that sometimes. I really appreciate having to drive large vans for my job. That experience helped me loads when I moved back to Leipzig. I bet. You know how to drive a moving van. Now, that's good knowledge to have. I want, as we slow dance, that's what I want. On a new layer, please, and thank you. Don't make the Americans tack. I read those two words together. Amazing. Sad, Zecke, you're mean. I'm just saying, I'm sending them condolences. That's actually very nice. Extremely nice. I'm always extremely nice. That cannot be white. God, the scene is so white. As we... That makes even the white look kinda dark-ish. No, I moved it too much. I want the word to go through the line. Actually, slow. Yep, like that. And I think at least that I want it like that. Maybe I like that. Making the Americans sag, ayo. No, just sad, but just close enough. Make America sag again. That's my slogan. Once I inevitably run for president of the United States, it'll be it'll be a little bit hard to explain to them why I am running for president. But once they hear "Make America sag again," they will know. Zecke isn't being mean. She recognizes the guns to our head. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Oh, this isn't 2 lines of text, by the way, on the little sign. It's just 1 line of text, actually. I might want to fix that. Not that it matters that much, but kind of does matter a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, Americans have it hard. Count. It's better than pretending. I feel like it's a lot, but I know you weren't too serious about it, obviously, but it's much better than pretending. Like, oh, I love America. America, best country on earth. They don't have any problems. They're so great. Imagine that. God, that would be infuriating. It is what it is. We all know that. I vote for Zecke for leader of the world. Thank you. As you should. As you should. That is, in fact, the correct approach to the question of who should be leading us. Who should lead us? I should lead us. Make dual legal again. Yeah, let's go. Hamilton rules, you know. Back to those times. Things were better. I became your statue frozen. Let's go into the fridge, gamers. We're going into the fridge. That's the last thing we're gonna do for today, I think, is going into the fridge. We're back to 3. 3 is pretty normal for us. There will be no voting for great chairwoman second. No. I'll just assume power. Thank you very much. Cars have become death machines that crash into shit and run people over as you fall asleep at the wheel. I mean, that's always a risk. Obviously, cars pose many fucking risks. For sure. What reference image did I want to do for the fridge? I think I wanted to do one of these 3. I have one of these 3. I think I have the fridge. I have the fridge multiple times. That's why I didn't choose. There's so many good pictures in the fridge. So many good pictures in the fridge. I really struggled with finding one that I wanted to do, but I just took them here because they had good vibes. And we could definitely. This one is kind of the best, isn't it? You can't see them. I know. I have options here that I have 3 options that I'm cycling through, and it's kind of hard to decide. This one's also easy in a sense, so yeah, fuck it, let's go. This one doesn't really make sense to have a red underpainting at all, because it's in the fridge, it's very cold, but you know. As we slow dance, I became a statue frozen. That's so long. I became your statue frozen. We will do I became your statue. No. I became your statue frozen. Kind of like that, probably with the text. Working out for the sole purpose of paving sidewalks myself if the government won't do it for me. Let's go. Take it into our own hands, gamers. So his head is kind of here-ish. And then. Sometimes my computer makes noises. I don't like it when it does that. I would prefer it. Well, but if this. I don't know. I was gonna say, well, if we do a non-face one here, and that is the plan right now, then we might be done very quickly, and then I might have to do another one today. Have to do. Either or, both kind of work. But let's not be too hasty here, okay? There's still enough to draw in this image. And then we can see if we want to do another one. The next one is... the next one is a short one, so I could maybe do 2. We'll see. I really like the idea of hiding a body in a fridge. I don't know why, I just really like the idea of doing that. That's fun. Slay. I support you. I want to move you a little bit. I made you a tiny bit too big, I think. Because I need... There's something in the foreground here. I legitimately do not know what that is, but it's sure something. It's one line here, one line here-ish. We're gonna move that forward a little bit. And one line here-ish. That's the door. And then there's a little thing, and there's another line. Lines! Oh my god, lines! What did I just hear? What? I don't know. I didn't say anything weird, did I? I just read comments. Anything weird that I say, it was actually a comment that I read. None of the weird things that are said out loud by me are ever actually my words. They're always just comments that I just happen to read, unless proven otherwise. That is what I will be claiming from here on forward. It's pretty thick. Okay. The cop can't chase me forever. No. Nope. You're right. I believe in you. Then again, I like the idea of grabbing a service weapon from its holster. Oh, that's what you said. That is what you said. That is what you keep memeing about on the Discord. Do not do that. Don't grabby grab. It looks like you should grabby grab, but actually you should definitely not grabby grab. I know. It's very counterintuitive. Well, if that is on this level, then this is also gotta be on that level. Good. As we so dance, I became your statue frozen. Why did I slant it? It feels good if it's slanted, right? But I'm not gonna slant it. I haven't slanted any of the other texts. Why would I start now? As long as you run faster than the police, the world belongs to you, gamer. Kinda true. But the golden aura. Sometimes you have to resist the golden aura, gamers. I know, it's tough. Our gamer instincts lead us only so far. They don't always lead us into good places, is the problem, you know? So his hair looks so curly from the back. It's also like bent. He's looking down, obviously. So that is why the shape is funny. Although the shape is not that funny. That is a little bit too exaggerated. It goes kind of like this. Hair, hair, hair. Yeah, this could be a quick one. We'll see. I could also... No, I can't. I mean, I would have to set up a different capture thing. I was thinking about showing you the plans I had for the Étoile Animatic type lyric video thing. I want to make an actual Étoile animation, like animation, like actually. But like I said, I want to wait for the new program that I want to use to come out for that. So I'm not doing that yet, but the lyric video that I started planning, I could show you the plans for that. I haven't made much of it yet, so can't show you any of that. Also don't know if I will or not. Maybe that's just one of those projects that you kind of start and then you don't finish. That would also honestly be fine. I don't really mind. It was mainly used in order to tide me over while I couldn't do the animation. Because I really want to do this fucking animation, but I have to wait. I must wait until the program comes out. It comes out on November 22nd or something. So it's very soon. I should just wait. Because why would I learn a new animation program that I then just abandon for Procreate Dreams once Procreate Dreams is out? That makes no sense. None at all. So I won't do that, even though I feel like I want to do that. There he is. I feel like I can see a bit of face or ear at the side, but I think that's just my imagination. I've been obsessed with Jamiroquai memes lately. I am not familiar with that with the concept. Is that easy to explain, or should I Google that? Is it easier if I Google it? Rather, should be the question, because I can do that. I am just watching French streamermen. Antoine Daniel and Étoile, also known as Rayu, also known as Payu, also known as Ryan. AKA. If you don't have like 50 names that you go by, are you even a personality on the internet? Are you even a person to begin with? It's a musician made virtual and it's the one who made Virtual Insanity. Let's go. Virtual Insanity. That's not quite the correct melody, actually. Whoopsie, but okay. Dancing, walking, rearranging furniture. Do 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 do. Dee doo dee doo dee doo dee. I know that's not the lyrics, that's the Family Guy cover lyrics. Those are the only ones I know. I listened to the original after that when it was stuck in my head for a while. I was like, wow, this song's pretty good. It's stuck in my head now, but it's from Family Guy. And then people told me it's actually not from Family Guy. It's actually from somewhere else. And then I checked that out instead and listened to that, and it was good. Such a good artist. LMFAO. Virtual Insanity. Rearranging furniture. I don't even know what I don't know what is in this part of the fridge over here. I can't really see. It's kind of... Excuse me? Excuse me. The thing crashed and it just... I clicked on D&D Beyond immediately because that was where my button was. Thanks for not showing anything bad. The thing being Procreate. Procreate crashes and just yeets me out of the fucking thing onto my home screen. Again, once again, glad that I don't have sensitive information on there. Also, I wasn't sure that I didn't have sensitive information on there. They should really not do that. Would be great if they stopped doing that every now and then, but alas, who am I to tell them to stop crashing? It's not up to me. But, you know, it has autosave, so literally no problem. I was like, I exited out of D&D Beyond pretty quickly because I'm like, what the fuck do I have in the D&D Beyond app here? What bad thing could we see? What could I... Well, I mean, you don't usually have your address or anything written out in the open like that. I don't know. Maybe a weird app that I have. But I really mainly use this iPad for, well, this for art. So I wouldn't know what app that could have been. I should get a weird app that you can see when Procreate crashes inevitably the next time. I feel like that would be funny. I feel like we could do that. I should prepare that. Because it would be entertaining. This is pretty dark and blue in here. Guess why? It's the fridge. We're in the fucking fridge. That's also one of the pinned messages in my chat in my Telegram chat with Evan, because we were watching the series. We can just kind of code everything in blue technically. We were watching the series after each other, kind of semi together, and I was like, he's in the fucking fridge again, or he's still in the fucking fridge or something like that. Not again. Again doesn't work. He doesn't go in there twice, but he's already in the fucking fridge. Is a good out of context message to send to somebody, I think. Right now, the pinned message at the top of the Telegram chat is "be transgender" in all caps, so you know. So you know we are discussing the important matters in that chat room. You know it. I know it. We know it. It's like the doc spy program once again. You cannot trust the computers. You truly can't. That's why we shouldn't fuck with AI. They just want to dox us. It's the real reason why we shouldn't want to fuck with AI. I once got inspired by liminal stuff and made a story about working in an empty office building at night with weird rules and tasks. That sounds like a fun, like, creepypasta almost. That could be a fun creepypasta, I feel like. I mean, what even is a creepypasta anymore? I feel the definition of creepypasta has shifted in the last long time. It shifted a very long time ago, actually. Like, you don't copy-paste that shit anywhere. What a weird complaint to have. You don't even copy-paste creepypastas all around the web. They don't even match the meaning of their name anymore. What the fuck? What happened? I went to take a leak. The Procreate closed. I opened Procreate again. Here we are. It does that sometimes. Not a lot, but on stream more often, I think, because it's like screen sharing and stuff. It closed. And then we were on the iPad home screen, but there's nothing on the iPad home screen, so then I just opened it again. And it has autosave on always, so that's good. Oh, that's way too bright. That is way too bright. Turn it down a lot. A notch or 2 or 3 or 4. It's like weird sausages, I think. I'm not so sure though. I usually cook my creepypasta. Yeah, I had creepypasta just today. Cooking them is a good idea. Otherwise, they're a bit too crunchy, in my opinion. I understand some people like to crunch their pasta, but it couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Too much chewing work. I always kind of overcook I don't want it to be this purple after all, actually. I always kind of tend to overcook the pasta a little bit when I make it, because I prefer overcooked much more to too hard. Too hard is way more annoying than overcooked, in my opinion. And if it's only like a tiny bit overcooked, it doesn't matter. But if it's actually overcooked, yeah, then it's not nice either. But just a tiny bit is okay, in my opinion. Is that shadow? Where's this shadow coming from? I guess it's coming from the shelf. No elves on this shelf, but definitely shadows. I mean, I guess the lighting would be sort of like up there and up there, respectively. That makes sense. Like 14 years ago. Yeah, basically. Virtual insanity. It's a good get stuck in your head sort of song, though, isn't it? This place is so fucking blue. Rule example: keep the lights on at night unless it's a scenario 7 or a code violet, in which case turn off and follow procedures under section 32 of the staff handbook. Yeah, that sort of thing. That makes sense. Of course, you could also, I mean, if you wanted to make a complicated thing, you could write that entire thing and like kind of weave a story into it. Would be tough to do. Would be tough to make it a coherent story. You could also leave it have a little bit less actual story elements in it, I suppose. But I can see how that is a fun concept to play with. Or just to make a little creepypasta out of, but then you have to explain some more stuff, I think. He has a good back. All of Jamiroquai's Quay, how do they say their name? I think, I do not know, is like that. Nice. Good for them, you know? Good for them. That's so purple on the reference, probably. Because it's just his arm, but very, very, very dimly lit. Dimly lit arm. Sort of like that, sure. I do not even know what, like, in what color direction to go with the hair. Would it be, like, purplish as well? Because it's, like, it's supposed to be somewhere here. But with the lighting, it kind of isn't technically. But we can just lay down a base color and see if we want to add any more other colors into it. You listen to Mew? No, I don't. I'm unfamiliar with Mew. What did Mew make? Future made of virtual insanity. Jammy Roke. Thank you. Jammy Roke in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. Everybody saying. Shake that, actually. I am familiar with music. I know what's up. What does Mew make? Maybe I know a song from them. Oftentimes I will know like one song from a band and then not the rest and not the name of the band and possibly not even the name of the song. That is a not too uncommon experience with me. Oh, he's a German dark piano player. Okay, I'm not in that. I don't think I'm in that area of music too often, honestly. I have returned from tending to the cat, the little goblin creature. The creature has been fed. Oh, creature. Oh, to be a creature. I wish to be a creature. Just getting fed every now and then. Spending my time. I don't know, laying in the sun, probably. That's something that cats like to do, depending on the cat. Whatever they are up to. Sounds lovely. Not for eternity, though. I couldn't do that for eternity. Okay, well, they're not immortal, but not even for a long time. I wouldn't be able to do that for too long of a time. But, like, a month? I could do that for a month and then get back into the grind. I think. I think I would be alright with that. Not forever, though. I think I would get bored if that was forever. Did you know one of the Minecraft players is called Forever in Minecraft? That's his username, and I think his stream name too. He's also Brazilian. He's very tall. Did you know that Quackity is less small than I thought he was? I always thought Quackity was like tiny, but he's apparently more than 170 centimeters. 170 centimeters. So he's not that tiny at all. Did you know? Okay, you made me remember the early 2010s. Haha, get party rocked. Nobody's safe. Everybody can get party rocked. Doesn't matter if you were super duper conscious for the time or not. Everyone can get party rocked. Let's go. I remember a YouTube group called The Creatures, or the Creature Hub, who then became Cow Chop before disbanding. Oh, Cow Chop disbanded? Didn't even know that. I knew of them sort of kind of a little bit. As is the case with most things, I have sort of kind of known that was a thing. I love painting these folds. They're so fun. They're good folds. Good folds on your back. Making art, unfortunately, is a pretty nice part of being a human, right? Right? Now, if you could be an artistic cat, then we're talking. Exactly, I agree. That's exactly the reason why I couldn't be a cat forever. Like, yeah, not having responsibilities and just chilling and being a little guy is great and all, but if I can't create, it's gonna become a little bit tricky with my will to live. That's probably not gonna hold up under these circumstances, so can't do that. But if I could draw as a cat, that would already, and also share that art somehow, maybe through my human, who knows. That could be arranged. I could live with that. I could fuck with that. Oh yeah, I used to know the melody for that song. Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. There's many songs appraising the life of cats. And rightfully so. They're pretty cool, you know? What can I say? They're pretty cool. Did you know that Selvit is like 180 centimeters tall? That makes sense. He looks exactly like he would be that height, but still... Oh, I went way too far back. I would have found it cool if he was shorter. I think we need more short kings represented in streaming and everywhere. Represented. How did I just pronounce that? Holy shit. In streaming and everywhere, so I think for all of us, Selvit should become shorter. I think that would be good if he could do that for us. He looks small man. I need more small men's, please. Who's how many centimeters tall? Don't worry about it, honestly. Selbit, who is a Brazilian streamer, who I like to watch. Well, I don't watch him a lot because he speaks Portuguese. I wouldn't get very far if I tried. But I see him on my TikTok. I see highlights. And he's 1 meter 80 centimeter. Destiny is short. Well, Destiny is short compared to like Vaj. I don't think he's short, actually short. Like, I'm talking, the number starts with 1 and then 6. Okay? 1 meter 60 something centimeter. That is what I want. That is what I need. That is what I crave, okay? My demands are not that outlandish, really. I don't think so. I think this should be given to me. I just want a streamer, a short king, okay? 180 centimeters? You're just a few centimeters shorter. Everyone under Everyone under 182 is small. Are you 182 centimeters tall? Is that the cutoff point? No. You're only small if you're shorter than 170 centimeters. When you're in the 160s, that's where you're supposed to be. Actually, the 160s, the 150s, that's a good range to be in. Yes, short representation needs to increase. Gnome tube, rise up. Let's go, Gnome tube. Woo! You're actually 184. So tall. I mean, yes. Short kings in chat, rise up. Yes, let's go. Well, I mean, first model of Zecke was in between 140 and 150. Current version of Zecke is beyond that. Beyond sounds like a fucking, I don't know, ascended. I need to know what words to write on here because I forgot. I became your statue frozen, of course. I know that. I didn't forget. It's small caps. It's pretty. That's a lot of text. There's a lot of text. We need to make it even smaller. I became... Do I want to write that on there? Or no? Your... Statue frozen. I actually grew. I said I would. And then I did. Supposedly secret Dutch. True. Well, not sure what's worse, Dutch or Bavarian. Be nice. Vita is also Dutch. And Vita is very cool. Okay. Wash is like 6 feet something. Yeah, Wash is 6 feet and then something, right? Wash is way too tall. Hassan is also way too tall. Politics streamers are way too tall. I need more short politics streamers. I became your statue. You know who's kind of short? This guy. Jeremy Allen White is like 170-ish? How tall is Jeremy Allen White? Jeremy Allen White height. Give me. I don't know. Sometimes they know. He's 170 straight. He's just 170. Nothing added onto it. Just 170. That's so good. That is so good. I love you. You're great. You're short. Yes. I don't know. I'm very passionate about this, okay? Well, in the Netherlands, there's weed. And you guys don't have that yet in Bavaria. True. So Netherlands W. I once met a Dutch during my uni studies. He was so tall. Oh my god, they all are. Statue. He is 170 centimeters. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Frozen. I mean, maybe you can. Yeah, that's pretty good. We could also move that up a little bit. I feel like I moved that down too much. More like here-ish. Yeah, that's good. Literally, it's Zwerg. No! Short king. I'm 8 foot... Fuck, 8'5". Yeah, sure thing. That's not at all correct. 5'8". I'm pulling it up. Height converter. Feet in inches, please, to centimeters. God, I hate having to do this. 5'8" is 172. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, then he is. He's not that tall. Yeah, he's not that tall. I see. 8 feet cove. Yeah, like that is quite the add-on. Okay, that's 7. Okay. So Jeremy Allen White is... Nope, I chose the wrong number. 70. There you go. 5, 6.9 though. 6'9". I don't know. Do you round up? I guess you would round up, so it's like 5'7". He's 5'7". That's okay. Is 175 still short king for you? Yeah, honestly, it depends a little bit. It could be. but it's kind of leaving already. It's kind of leaving already. Vosh could literally crush you. Yeah, Vosh could. Vosh is tall and also works out sometimes, right? Sometimes. Not as regularly, but like sometimes. Yes, 175 is like right in the middle, I feel like. Between still being considered short king and not anymore, right? Lange Nut, laten wir straks even en terrasse pakken met een speciaal biertje. Your language is so good, thank you. Oh boy. I don't know. I feel like as a German I should be able to do that better, but alas, it is not in fact true. I'm not able to do that better at all. That was all I could muster. Ich schmacklich. Or something like that. Jesus Christ. No, I think somebody should be. I think we need a streamer that's like 5'3". 5'3", yeah, that would be better. I'm totally your sister. I'm actually really your sister. Yes. Hassan and Vosh are around the same in like height. Yes. They're about the same height, yeah, but not like in muscle mass, as far as I know. But yeah, they're both very tall. It's crazy. Why must they all be so tall, is my question once again. I wanted to show you a good picture, actually, examining the short kingness of Jeremy Allen White. Yeah, like this is, it just looks, I just love it. Okay, save this image. Wait, I'm gonna show you this image. Pictures, yes, please show me the picture. Yes, thank you. Like, look at him. Look at him. I mean, I don't know how tall the other guy is, but it also always depends. If you hang out with a lot of tall people, then you're gonna feel shorter, you know? Look at him. Short king. There you go. There he is. I am your little sister, even though I was born before you. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that does happen. No, I am taller than that. Not like super a lot, but still. Kamerad, ein Biertje ist nicht genug. Yeah, you need 2 Biertje. See, this sentence I understood somehow. The difference, like, right? I love this picture. He looks like that with everyone. It doesn't even matter who he's in a picture with. It's always it always looks like that. So 5'3". Yeah, basically. Almost. I think more like closer to 2 than 3, but like somewhere there. Political streamers just grow taller. It's the inframaterialism learned from Disco Elysium. Fuck yeah, that's why I grew too. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Wow. It must be so weird to have to look up at people all the time. Sometimes it can be very annoying. When people are too tall, it can be annoying because they will be too far up, and then you have to crane your neck a bunch. You could lift and chuck. Not, well, soon not anymore. Once I bulk up enough, I'm gonna be able to lift you. I also grow horizontal. Me too, because I bulk up and my shoulders are gonna become broader, and then I lift you and you know, the whole spiel. Once again. I wanna lift all of you one day. How much do you lift? Oh, just my chatters. All of them, not at once, but like in a row after each other. Kick him in the shins so they have to bow down. That's one option, but like my friend group is very short. Overall, my friend group is very short. Somehow we managed to do that, aside from Calix. Calix is 180. But otherwise, we're doing good. Soon I'll lift you, mommy. Maybe not that word, but you know. If you are too tall, you should go onto your knees to talk to people. I agree with that. Just sit down, kneel down. You have so many options. The short people don't have these options, you know? We cannot just grow. We cannot just tiptoes and then it stops, you know? There's not that much we can do at that point. I'm joking. I know. Germa is the quintessential short streamer. When does your Germa hyperfixation arc start? It should, shouldn't it? It should. I have a board on Pinterest. I have a board with Germa pictures. How tall is Germa, by the way? How tall are you? Germa's true height revealed. Okay, I guess we will never know. 5'8" as well? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how tall Germa is. But Germa is great. I like Germa. I enjoy watching Germa content. We're gonna try and pump out one more picture, by the way, which is Times I Wonder, as the lead up to Are We Just a Puff of Smoke? Yeah. So there we go. And then talk to them like they were little kids. No, that's not the next step after getting on your knees. You talk to them like you're worshipping. Ah, fuck. I just remembered that I wanted to look up the brand of fucking cigarette that they smoke. I'm sure that's important. Didn't I know? Not really clear. I love that. When it's not really clear, it's good. Moist Critical too, though. Moist Critical is short, actually. But sometimes he has L takes, so I don't know. Like, Charlie height. Come on, you know who I mean. They do know. He's my man. Fuck, he is the man. He is the man. Fuck. Charlie, Moist Critical, is 1'6'7". 6. That's what I wanted. I wanted a 6. That's so good. That I'll tell you in freedom units in a second. One second. I need to go to my calculator thingy, because otherwise I'm lost. 6'7". That is 5, or 6, or 5'6" if you want to round it generously. If you want to round it up. 1'6"? No, centimeters. There you go. Not quite that bad. Tall people should be considerate of the lower classes. Rude. Damn, that's quite the range of heights for Germa, huh? Yeah, that is Charlie's height, like Penguin Z, Moist Critical Charlie. That's a good height. That's a pretty good height to have. Okay, fuck, man. Just erase it. Get lost. While I'm Googling, can I Google the cigarettes? The Bear cigarettes. Just which brand? What brand do you guys smoke? Please. Please. Don't you have a picture, maybe? I just want our pictures. You're taller than Charlie, yeah. Because I know the fucking packet becomes a theme in one of the episodes, so I should be able to find a picture of it. Is this gonna be another look up later situation? I can't believe this. Well, I guess we'll just start this then, and we'll see if we can finish it later. I should move this line, by the way. Let's erase it all and start again. But still thick, please. Maybe we'll make it more. Yeah, that's a good line. That's an okay line. Maybe. What person is which person is one? That's a riddle. Is 197 centimeters big and weighs 172 kilograms. If it's Drachenlord, I will be. I will be so cross with you. I do not know. Might be. I don't even know. I'm very bad at estimating like people's heights and weights too. Not that that's something you need to do a lot. Not a situation I get into a lot, but I cannot picture what that person would look like. I'm just guessing because that's something that Seppo talks about a bunch. I wouldn't know what that person would look like at that height and that weight. It's like same number of height and same number of weight is probably not a good sign though. So much, at least in European units. You're not that scrawny. Come on, don't default to scrawniness. The hand is out of focus, but yeah, you got it. Ugh, of course I got it. Totally forgot about Drachenlord. You know him so well. No, it was mainly. It was just because I know you. And you like to talk about Drachenlord for some reason. A lot. It's just, that's on you. That's a you thing. So then we would do the cigarette box like here. What is the perspective? That's a good question that we should ask ourselves. Every day of our lives, what is the perspective? Certainly not this, but maybe we'll find it if we're lucky. Should it overlap or should it be separate? I don't know. 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 Yeah, like that is kind of nice. Just a bit bigger. Bit bigger. Seppo is from Franken. Drache is from Franken. I just looked the guy up. Holy shit. Oh no. Do not look the guy up. Do not look the guy up. That is German cursed lore. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't learn about this. No one should, as a matter of fact. That's like teaching somebody about who Christian is. That's the same level of evil intent if you do this. And I mean, I do also do that, so I can barely even judge, but you know. I've never seen Zeppo and Rainer in the same room together. It's getting suspicious. It's getting a little bit suspicious. Everybody should know about him as a cautionary, like, German folklore tale, huh? Kind of. God, his hand is so boxy. His arm kind of is a little scrawny, though. I don't know. Not scrawny. I mean, he's buff enough, but you know what I mean. Yeah. He is deutsches Kulturgut. Yes. But do we want to export this German Kulturgut necessarily to the other people? I do not wish to curse more people with the knowledge of Rainer, personally. But, I mean, there is a pretty good English documentary on him, I think, on YouTube. I think it was English. I don't remember. I think they made one that was English. So if you are interested in learning more about our German culture through Rainer Winkler, right? That's his name. Specifically, you can. It's possible. I don't think I want to cut off the table here, but I might want to, like, place a bucket or a pot or anything in the way to cut this off a little bit, and then, you know, maybe a box or something, anything in the way, something in the way. We'll probably just do the sketch for the hand and I'll finish it off screen or something, because I want to get snacks and stuff, and I need to actually start painting the other painting that I need to paint. The other painting that I need to paint for the schedule, because I also need to paint it for Drawtober, Arttober. So I would like to post it before midnight, and schedule I can post after midnight. It's not that late yet, but these later streams always fuck with my sense of time, because I think it's way earlier than it is. Ooh. And then he has the tattoo on his hand and stuff. That line is way too thick. Why would you even do that? Don't do that. So what exactly are you doing for the first day of October? I'm like, wait, that's French. What's happening here? I'm drawing a punk. Who is a punk that we all know and love and like to support all the time? Me. So I'm drawing me, but more looking high-key punk as opposed to low-key punk, or right now, not at all punk. You know. How would I have to rotate this tattoo? I think like this. Yes, like the arm, the hand. I think the hand would go like that. He has a hand on his hand tattooed. I will never get over this, by the way. Just letting you know, in case you thought I might have gotten over this at this point. Nope, I have not gotten over this. There's no getting over this. This is ridiculous, but you know. I like the motif. The placement is where I have questions. But I'm not Carmi. I'm not his tattoo artist. I would also like to... I am right now, though, his tattoo artist, and I've done the placement even worse, so... Can't barely talk. It's more like that, kind of. Daft Punk, also. Qu'est-ce que tu mean? No, not again! You cannot proliferate the qu'est-ce que tu mean. I'll take a start late today. Yes. I expected not to catch the stream today at all. Yeah, I start late on Sundays. When I do stream on Sundays, they're late. Not next Sunday, though. Next Sunday, I'm not gonna stream, because next Sunday, I'm gonna be in a train heading southwest. Southwest. And then I will be southwest for a week. Because not like I got anything better to do. Travel vlog. I want to film a little travel vlog. I'll try. I'll film some stuff and I'll see if I can like cut it in a way that is not like too invasive or something, you know? Because I love the idea of travel vlogs a lot. I am a big fan of that. So maybe I can make one that's nice. And if not, then I just have a lot of nice videos, which I would like to have anyway for my failing memory, you know? Good sketch, good sketch, good sketch. He also has like writing up here, but that starts a bit further up. I would like to imply that he's sitting here, but with the angle we would technically have to cover something up. I don't know if I want to do that or not. What are you doing in Baden-Württemberg? Fucking Baden-Württemberg. Good question. What would I be doing in Baden-Württemberg? Next Sunday is election day. Let's go. Good luck, gamers. Happy October. I'm still at my dad's, so I might have to catch up if I still want to do the October stuff. I mean, you can catch up, or you can just not catch up and just start whenever you have time to start. That is also absolutely viable. I'm gonna actually put down some colors while we're still... I could maybe... The thing is, I could finish this if I knew what the cigarettes look like, but I don't. And finding that reference would mean I would have to pull up the show. I think it would be in episode 2 or 3 of season 1 where the scene is that I'm thinking about. See, I have like bad memory for important stuff, and then I know this shit. The fuck good does that do for me, legitimately? Nothing. No good. Only terror. Is this a good metal color? No. Need to bake some cookies again. My jar is empty, not the cookie jar. No, not the cookie jar. I mean, it's gonna be Christmas soon, I say, in October. No, wait, you could do like Halloween-themed cookies. That would be actually very cute, I think. Halloween-themed cookies? I would like that. You could decorate them to be Halloween-themed. Or like pumpkin. Something, anything pumpkin. That would work. That would be good. So much fun stuff you can do. Cookies. I would like some real cookies too. I have crunchy. I'm gonna eat crunchy. I'm gonna eat crunchy cereal with Greek yogurt. I do love me some Greek yogurt and some crunchy cereal, so that'll be nice. So still have some feta cheese. Don't crash again. It's crashing again. Maybe that's another reason why I should stop. Oh shit, I have my notifications still on. Okay, it didn't crash. Okay. Because it overheats a little bit. If I don't know. If I share my screen, I guess. That must be a contributor. Because otherwise, I sometimes draw nonstop for this amount of time. And it doesn't overheat, so... Fuck do I know. Are you on the right layer? Yes, you are. Okay. Okay, if you say so, I'll trust that you're on the right layer. Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Halloween themed anything is always great. I agree. Pumpkin spice Harley Quinn cookies slay, sister. Why does it actually sound good though? Why does it actually sound good? I would take those. I don't mind. I would absolutely take those. Give them to me. Hand them over. I'll consume. Too much hassle. I just do oat cookie with cranberry, cinnamon, and nuts, or chocolate chip cookies. That is very much good. That is very good, actually. That sounds very nice. Now you're just making me hungry. See, I would be upset about that if it wasn't close to the end of this anyway, so that, you know, I can just go and grab a snack. This is always what Persona used to do. Persona would always talk about food, and then I would have to stream Persona for like 5 more hours, and I couldn't get food, and it was very sad. Sad. You know my favorite French word, before I, leave, I must tell you, my favorite French word is dinguerie. Dinguerie is my favorite word. Means crazy, but like in a good way. Crazy in a good way. Like, whoa, that's crazy. C'est dinguerie. C'est dinguerie. I love it. I use it way too much. All the time. Evan will be able to attest to this. I bet Evan regrets that he taught me how to spell that fucking word, because I use it too much, a lot. I will! Didn't know the stream was still on. Yeah, crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. Rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. I was crazy once. Yeah, stream is still on for like a second though. Technically I'm heading out, but practically I'm still drawing this hand. So, you know, we're at an impasse here right now. I hope to be done soon though. I mean, I don't want to get done. I just want to get to a point where I feel like okay taking a break. Because I don't know the brand of the cigarette. We need to figure out the brand of the cigarette. I know I can see it somewhere. My favorite is Luke Garou. Stalter. Hitting you with the Russian. What is that? I'm Googling it. Oh, it's a werewolf! Like lupine. It's wolf-like, so you can remember it like that. Werewolf! Why is that your favorite? Just because of how it sounds like, or meaning-wise, usage-wise? Werewolf is nice. I will remember werewolf. I will hit Evan with the Lucaru at some point when it's appropriate. Don't quite know when I would use it, but I'm sure the opportunity will come and it will be glorious. Just gotta wait for that. Lucaru. I like the sound of it. That's good. Has good sounds. That meme isn't gonna die for a while. Like, it's already old and resurrected. The crazy, I was crazy once meme. I like that one. As long as the memes that I like are the annoying ones that never die, I don't mind. Obviously. Please just let me pick this color. I feel like I'm on the color. Just let me pick this. Thank you. I want to take this up here to draw some more lines on this hand, okay? That's all I want to do. So shiny. Shiny. What? I'm trying to figure out how this edge would have looked like, so I needed to move my hand in a way. Yeah, it would be a bit different. We should fix that in the next episode of drawing. I'll just start doing the outro and hope that that will get me to a point where I'm able to transition to stopping, because this would be more open probably, so maybe it would look something more like that, but then it looks a little bit odd if we don't have the outline anymore. Something more like that. Cool. We've done some good work today. We've done like 3 whole paintings. I really like this one of his back. It's just a nice image. I'm not so sure about the As We Slow Dance one now that I look at it again. The composition is just kind of all over the place, which is what happens when you struggle. But we'll see. But we're pretty far now. Let's take it from the top. I clicked on this wrong. This one has a different style than the rest of them, though, so I've noticed that. We'll see if I need to change anything about that or not. Sun went down over Pompeii. On both sides of I was broken. Oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. One day, all our secrets will be spoken. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Are we just a puff of... Sometimes I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah, we're getting there. Good progress, fun watching, very nice. Did I work out today? Yes, I did. Oh, I talked about that when you were gone then, probably, because I mentioned it earlier. Yes, I did. I did it after eating today, and that did feel a bit bad, but, you know, happens. Could be worse. Will be spoken. Strong. Yes, strong Zecke incoming. For good games and being the toughest around. Thank you very much. So I will now take a little break from drawing and then get back into drawing. Because I have a lot more to draw. Looks great so far. Thank you. I am very excited about this as well. Oh, yeah, the art is still here. I'm going to draw the prompt number 1. I'm going to draw punk. And I'm going to show that later today. And make the schedule for next week. Well, I will probably stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? I don't know yet about Saturday because I don't know how much preparation time I need, but Saturday could be doable. Depends. Buddy, gains. And I will see you on Tuesday probably. Then. Have a good one. Stay strong, get stronger. The grind set never stops. And happy birthday, Tenji. Since this is his birthday. Happy birthday, Tenji. Wish him a happy birthday. In your mind, for the rest. See you later. Frappadong? Dongi? What's that word? What is that word? I will not question it. Stream on Unity Day? But that's a Feiertag. I work on that Feiertag. Because that way I don't go to the demo. So it keeps me safe. We'll see. Anyway, bye-bye. And happy birthday, Tenji. I'll see you. Later. Later, skaters. Woof woof. He's not here. Too bad. Honestly, too bad. I'll give him some head pads and a tweet or something from you all to show your appreciation, of course. Bye-bye. Heading out.